Merry Christmas!
Well, hello and a very warm welcome to Shop on TV. I'm Hayley Green.
And I'm Sean Crawley.
Together with Shaylee, and together we have got a really incredible show. We've got a 24-hour deal from the big brand name
of Pulte, a brand that we love here at Shop on TV because they bring us such excellent products. We're talking about a steam mop that's also a handheld steam cleaner. It's so versatile, effective, powerful. All your different floor surfaces, kills up to 99.9%.
It's time to get clean, isn't it, before Christmas, and get rid of those germs, tidy up, and honestly, because this is so multi-purpose and will clean virtually every area in your home, whether it's radiators, whether it's your work surfaces, whether it's your grouting, whether it's the shower door, whether it is actually getting all the furnishings smelling fresh.
Yeah.
This is the most incredible way to clean your home, and with the 19 accessories, you have got every tool for every job.
You certainly have. You've got an £80 saving. If you buy this on Pulte directly, it's just shy of £200.
And elsewhere, we couldn't find it, could we? So honestly, price-wise, you've got an amazing deal, but it's out of stock. Everybody wants to spring clean before Christmas, and this is the machine to do it.
I hear steam. And when we have Pulte, we have steam. We have our lovely friend Bev joining us. What a machine, Bev, we've got.
Fantastic. Oh, hello, everybody. Award-winning machine for the best design, ease of use, and the quality of the product. And look how much steam you get out of this mop. What an easy way to clean your home with steam. Wow.
It is absolutely incredible. It dries really quickly, so it's not soaking the floor, so it's great for all your sealed floors, even wooden floors as well. It's effective, it's powerful, it's got 3 different heat settings. The fact it starts steaming in 20 seconds, your hot water tap isn't hot yet. And when you get a mop and bucket, honestly, all you do is spread the germs, because a mop and bucket, as soon as you put that clean mop that's been on your dirty floor into the water, all the water's dirty and you're spreading the germs. What this machine is doing is killing 99.9% of germs, bacteria and viruses.
It's the power of steam. It includes so many different accessories. You don't have to add anything on because it's all included for you. Now, if you do want to shop, 079663, we would say be quick tonight. 24-hour deal, $41.98 on your first of 3 PayPal payments. That's if you're paying online, shopontv.co.uk. But all this included.
And all of this allows you to use it as the upright, to use it on carpets as well, but then it allows you to use it as a handheld. So you can clean, whether it is the oven or whether it's the fridge, whether you're doing work surface tops. How do you clean chopping boards properly? You know, if you've used raw chicken on a wooden chopping board, you steam clean it. Honestly, this is the way to clean. And what it'll actually do, I think it'll save your pocket, because if you walk down that cleaning aisle in the supermarket, my goodness, you've spent another £10, another £15 in an instant. But also it'll save your hands, I think, because actually a lot of cleaners have really damaged my hands, whereas this is just water, but Pulte steam that's the right temperature to kill. But also as well, kinder to the environment, because you're not using chemicals.
None of those chemicals,
going throwing away plastics and things and wipes. Honestly, this is your household cleaning system. The
full cleaning system, and great at this time of year. If you've got people coming around at Christmas, you're changing your decor for Christmas decorations, you can steam clean everything and super clean. All your different floor surfaces, remember, but it's also a handheld machine as well. Really simple to fill the water tank, constant fill, no chemicals. There you're seeing the Fresco Vapor that we have available. If you want to add a natural fragrance, we've got a lavender and a pine available. They're just going to pop up on the bottom of the screen.
And that often sells out before the machine, and we should warn you, the deal on the machine is only 24 hours. So it's one of those deals that up until midnight, you've got this price. I don't think the stock will last. When you can kill 99.9% of germs, bacteria and viruses, it's even got the scrubbing brush on the back. Not many of the steamers have that. And it just allows you to see how versatile it is, then to convert it into that handheld as well.
Think about it all around your home, in the bathroom, in the the kitchen. There's your squeegee that's included there. But the other thing is, we've got to keep saying it, no chemicals required here, no cleaning products, because it's the power of steam that does all the work. All these accessories, perfect for all the jobs around the home. He's multitasking.
So you're sanitising, you're deodorising as well, he certainly is. Whether it's your clothes, whether it's your furniture. Perhaps you've got an open plan area, and when you've cooked fish, it smells everywhere. It could be in your curtains, it could be in the carpet. You can steam those smells away. Honestly, it's the power of steam. It's Polty steam. It's eco-friendly, it's cost-effective, it's easy and quick to use. It's super powerful, but it's all about the results. And when you steam, you'll be blown away how long it stays clean compared with how you clean normally, because you're not leaving any sticky residue of any sort of sprays and things you've used or bleaches. It's all completely sort of barefoot clean.
Yeah.
It's in a bare touch clean. It's absolutely perfectly squeaky clean, but it doesn't attract the dust, so it seems to stay cleaner for longer.
It's a 24-hour deal or stock dependent. We don't think the stock's going to last us for 24 hours. Even award-winning, as Bev was saying at the top of the show, the design that you've got there is brilliant. Because
and our price is amazing,
yes,
isn't it?
it
Because
certainly is.
normally, and we do have this as often as we can, I won't say regularly because we don't get to have it regularly, but normally you'll find it's around about £139 when we have an offer on it.
Yeah.
So you have got an amazing saving today for, of course, those 24 hours, and that's your £119. Check everything out on the website. We've got phenomenal deals from Polty. We've got an amazing coffee maker, which we will be going into more details with that a little bit later on. But if you do want our steam cleaning system, we say it's a 2-in-1, but it's so much more with 19 accessories. You have got the deal of the day, but only as long as the stock is there. Bev's staying with us. We'll see loads of demonstrations through the show, but we've just got to show you this little beauty, because if you're at
she
home...
doesn't mean me.
These two little beauties, well, one big beauty, one little beauty. We've got a heated blanket that is beautiful to look at, it's fabulous to touch, but actually it warms. And this means don't sit cold. If you're worried about putting the heating on, if you're sat watching TV, but actually as you sit there, you're getting, your hands are starting to go blue. Or when you sit and do a crossword or read a book, but you don't want to put all the heating on because you're in all day, you don't want to waste all that energy and all that money. This gives you your own personal heat.
And they're gorgeous, a great size, 160 by 130. This lovely soft plush material that you've got here looks like just a gorgeous throw. However,
like a gorgeous
it's
throw.
got the electric attachment and a remote control, so it heats up. Now, there are 9 different levels of heat, so you decide how warm you want to be. You've also got a 9-hour timer on here. Don't want you to think that the remote control's complicated. You turn it on in the middle, and then you decide your level of heat from 1 to 9, and you also decide that level of time. So it'll switch off after it's counted down, and you decide how warm you're going to be. Honestly, it heats up so quickly.
I think it's one of the best presents you could buy. It's absolutely fantastic. So if you're thinking about Christmas, if you've got someone that you know really struggles and is cold at home and just sit and not have the heating on, this will be... We actually bought this for Sean's dad, and over all the years and all the presents we've bought, it was the best and most used gift that we'd ever bought him. Got to warn you, the pink is really low in stock. It's been a super favourite. We have got double figures, but I think they will thunder towards single figures as the night goes on. And then we've got the grey, and then we've got a really nice navy. It's a really rich... It is a real royal navy blue. It's stunning.
Gorgeous colourways. Should be $99.99. They're down to $44.99. If you want to use PayPal Pay in 3, $16.98 on your first of 3 interest-free payments.
And you know the really good thing as well? It's actually washable. So when you throw the actual blanket into the washing machine, just remember to unplug the cable, and then you can, because you'll live under this. So there'll be a bit of chocolate on there, there'll be a bit of dinner on there. Throw it into the washing machine, just take the electric cable off, and then you plug it back in, and you are ready to go. It's phenomenal. Great size as well. You could throw it over your bed if you wanted to. So always sit under it, sleep under it. Look how cosy it is.
Great boxing as well. So if you're thinking of gifts, and you can see on here a 3-year warranty from Carmen. You probably recognise Carmen, been going since since 1965. One of the premier brands when it comes to homewares now. So if you want to go for this, £16.98 on your first of 3
And our heated
payments.
blankets, we've sold out of time and time again. So we're getting different ones in. But there will be a point before Christmas that we won't be able to get them. And you'll think, oh, why didn't I get one of those blankets? Get it now and put it away for a Christmas gift. Honestly, it will be the best present you've bought.
Now, something else that we've got from Carmen are hot water bottles, but these are unlike any hot water bottle I've ever seen because this is a rechargeable hot water bottle. The water's actually sealed in here.
So clever. So it's never going to leak. Have you had a hot water bottle in bed and all of a sudden you feel like you're wet and it's leaked out the top? The other thing is as well, I burnt myself the other day filling my hot water bottle. So I ordered one of these straight away. So you'll never burn yourself. You'll never, it'll never leak whilst you're in bed or whilst you take it out and about, because once it's charged, and we'll show you how it charges, it actually stays warm for 5 hours.
Up to 5 hours,
so you could be out and about, could be with you in the car, perhaps you're in a wheelchair and you're going out to around a Christmas fair or market.
Again,
you can actually keeping your hands warm.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
Yeah.
In the car as well, if you're a passenger in the car, if you're watching sporting events, imagine having this. Oh, keeping yourself nice and warm. Now,
the only pairing that's warm in the crowd. Fabulous. 2
colours to choose from. You've got your grey, you've got your pink option. On the reverse of here, you see how you've got this little black section. This pulls back and then your controller to recharge just plugs into there. Now when it does need charging, the red light illuminates. So that'll illuminate, it takes about 15 minutes and then it's going to stay warm for up to 5 hours.
And what a great price. If you're thinking Christmas wise, we try and spend about £20, don't we? But it's really difficult now. That is an amazing little gift for £20. And remember, you've got a little area where you can pop your hands, you can pop that onto your tummy, you could perhaps you've got a bit of a sore back, you could pop that onto your back. I think when you have got aches and pains, a bit of tummy ache, that little bit of warmth just seems to ease things,
really nice,
doesn't it? It's really soothing,
Great price at £19.99. Now, if you've not shopped with us before, you always need the item number at the top of the screen. 617516 is your item number for this one. Pink or grey are your options, remember. So get shopping ahead. You'll see everything on the website, ShopOnTV.co.uk, and then you can shop ahead. Take a look at everything. If you have any questions, studio@ShopOnTV.co.uk. So 617516 is your item number for your hot water bottle.
Absolutely fabulous, isn't it? And grab that great gift idea, but something else that was brilliant, and I should have my feet in it. This is your foot warmer. So this again plugs in. You've got your very easy controls because it is as simple as going 1, 2, 3, and you've got your 3 different heat settings. Pop your feet into here, and it very much is a one size fits all. We say about up to a size 12.
Yeah.
And then inside you've got this lovely, gorgeous sort of, it's like a faux sort of sheepskin, and that with that warmth will make sure your feet are toasty warm. And honestly, if your feet are cold, you're cold, aren't you? And when you get cold to the bone. This is going to make sure that you're warm whilst you're watching the TV, whilst you're reading a book. The other nice thing is, if anybody does share this with you and they've got a bit of a smelly feet problem, this inside bit
Looking at me.
comes out and you can wash it. I know most of us have beautiful smelling feet, but you can wash it. And that, I think, is a great little gift idea.
And a great price again, £29.99. 294650 is your item number there. There's so many warming products available. The other thing we've got to mention about all of these products is because the wattage is so low on all of them.
So affordable.
The running costs are really low as well.
So, if you don't want to put your heating on, the blanket's going to be, so little cost. And the same with the foot warmer. You can see there, is it 3 pence there?
3 pence per hour.
Obviously, it varies with what you're paying with your tariff, but it gives you an idea of how little it costs to actually use this and to have it on. Such incredible value for money to buy. Then you think about the saving. If you're thinking, well, I don't want to have the heating on all the time, but I do hate it when I get cold. This allows you to have something that keeps you warm for so little cost.
So 3 different heat settings, as you can see there. Maximum auto shut off of 90 minutes. Then you've also only got that 100 watts of power. That's why the running costs are so low. You're only using 100 watts. Think about items around your home, like your kettle. What's your kettle? 2,200 watts,
well,
I
think about my hairdresser.
Bev's saying 3,000.
Yeah.
She's got a posh one.
My hairdryer is about 2,500 watts of power, so you just can't compare.
That's why the running costs will be so low on these, keeping you toasty warm. So 294650 is your item number if you want to go for the foot warmer. Something else we've got.
This is really cute.
Is the wearable heated blanket.
So you actually put it on, so it's got sleeves, which is amazing. So comfortable, and then it's got a little area where you can put your hands. It's got like a little pocket, and what you'll actually find is in that pocket you've got the warmth, so you really have got a great opportunity to have a really cozy blanket and be toasty warm.
So 859518 is your item number. It is literally a wearable blanket, as Hayley was saying. 1831 on your first of 3 interest-free payments. 859518 is your item number. You've got a 90-minute automatic timer, so auto shut off. But the great thing is you've got this, it's like a kangaroo pocket in the front, and that kangaroo pocket means it's toasty warm. That's the heated area.
So that warmth can be just on your tummy as well. You got your hands in your pockets, could be on your thighs, and once you know you've got warm hands and warm legs, absolutely heaven.
Bev's just mimed to me.
Yeah.
It's snowing next week.
No.
Oh, so we need to be warm.
Is that Bev the weather lady?
We could have all fitted on
Oh
here,
my
couldn't
word, we could have done. I can't believe it's not snowing next week. But it is, I mean, you can feel the cold now, isn't it? The house gets really cold.
Let's book the week off.
But we don't want to put all that heating on. And with these, it allows you to be warm wherever you are. I love this because you can be writing, you can be doing lots of bits and pieces, but you've still got that warmth in that pocket. But that, of course, touches the body as well. But when your hands are really chilly, you can actually put those straight into your pocket.
Oh yeah, exactly. You cozy on down into your blanket. If you want to go for that one, 859518 is your item number. £18.31 on your first of 3 interest-free payments if you want to go for that. Just comes in that one colour, that lovely grey option that you can see there. So shop ahead and take a look at everything. Busy across everything. Remember, tonight's about a 24-hour time-limited offer. The deal that we've got on our Pulte steam cleaner is absolutely fabulous. But we want to mention one other thing. This era.
I love this. If you try and dry your clothes indoors because it's too cold now to put the clothes out, they don't get dry outdoors, do they? You hang them around the house, and you notice when you hang damp clothes, perhaps in a certain room, in the spare room, have you noticed that there's sort of mould on the net curtains, there's mould on the windowsill, there's a mould on the actual wallpaper, or perhaps you hang them on the radiators and the wallpaper's actually coming away. And then when you actually put those clothes on that you've tried to dry indoors, what do they smell like?
They have that musty smell, don't they?
I always say, and I know I shouldn't say, it's like a wee smell,
but
isn't
you
it?
always say it anyway.
It smells like, it's absolutely, you put them on and you think, I can't wear this, and then you re-wash it again, time and time again. This is heated, so it dries your clothes.
Now look at the cost. I want you to think about your tumble dryer, and if you Google, put in your search engine how much it costs to run a tumble dryer an hour, well, 7 pence an hour per 60 minutes with your heated air. Obviously that depends on your tariff and your supplier, but this is brilliant value. It heats up your clothes and warms them so much quicker, and folds for storage.
Isn't that good? So if you haven't got a lot of room, so even if you're living in a flat, you've only got a 1-bedroom place, that will go under the bed, between the wardrobe, and when it's actually out, then the amount of clothes you can hang on it is phenomenal. Takes 15 kilos. And of course, you've got all those different areas. If you need to lay like a really posh jumper, you could lay it over the top and dry. Or perhaps it's your towels. Perhaps the kids go swimming, or perhaps, you know, when you have baths, the towels never get dry. Dry your towels on here.
20 tubes, 20 heated tubes on there. You're going to find it invaluable over the winter. Like Bev was saying, it's going to snow. You won't be putting your washing out. 203869 is your item number. £25. Oh, sorry, £35 off your usual price. It's down to £54.99. It also comes with a cover, so if you want to lock the warmth in,
that's
the
clever, isn't it?
Cover's included as well.
I mean,
and that has little air vents
that
in
would
it.
be one of the best things you've bought clothes-wise. And I do think as well, if you put clothes into tumble dryers, they wear really quickly, and we often get all that fluff out of the tumble dryer, and that's bits of your clothes. Whereas I think this will allow your clothes to last longer and look fresher, but dry so much quicker as well. So grab that while the stock is there.
Yep, 203869 is your item number. Now, something that we fell in love with when we did this show is a new item from Polty. It's a Polty coffee machine. This is the Coffea. Now, the great thing about this machine is you can make every kind of coffee, but it takes up such a small
compact
space.
If you want a coffee machine, normally a small machine will only do you a black coffee, but this has a milk frother, and it has two different sort of settings for froth as well. So it allows you to do sort of a cappuccino, but then you can do a latte. It's absolutely brilliantly designed. It's got different filters, so you can use the pods that come alongside it, which are amazing coffee, or you can use filtered coffee.
Yeah, any filter coffee. So if you've got a favourite filter coffee, you can just tamper it down. All the accessories that you're seeing in this clip are included. And as a bonus, we're including 3 of those single origin coffees for you. I don't mean 3 coffees, I mean 54 coffees in total
54
included.
pods in there, and one's quite a nice morning coffee, one's like a nice, sort of afternoon coffee, one's a really nice sort of evening coffee. So you've got sort of a medium, a light, and a dark roast, which is lovely. And the fact that they are so pure, the coffee tastes amazing, but also biodegradable as well. The actual packets, which is
you don't have to worry about
it's a little bit like it's in a little tea bag.
Yeah,
and
that's
so
what it's like.
Great for composting. So it's just brilliant.
Compostable straight away once you've done with it, so you don't have to worry about.
But what a great looking machine.
Yeah, and the fact it's such a great size. We were lucky enough to launch this machine. It's been massively busy, but we don't have a lot of stock of this. This is a little preview for you. So 849501. If you go for this bundle on Polty, £218.90. And think about when you go for coffees, how much you spend. Yeah.
I can't believe how much coffees are. This machine will pay for itself in an instant. And this has been, when you look at the price of a coffee, you can see here you could really, we say coffee around £3. It can be so much more than £3. So when we've worked it out, it costs you about 50p for a coffee in here. So you could save £2.50 a day. That's just on one coffee. So saving £10 on every 4 coffees. How many coffees do you buy every week? This machine so quickly will pay for itself. But what you'll love about this coffee as well, especially if you're using the pods, is the taste of the coffee is so good, isn't it?
It's such a smooth taste. They're not blended coffees, remember, they're solo origin coffees. That's why you get that purity.
There's such a difference.
Yeah, you've got that morning kick coffee, you've got that nice mellow afternoon coffee, and a nighttime coffee in there, as we like to call them. Here you're seeing the different filters, so if you want to use filter coffee, you can do. When you use your filter coffee, you can also do a double pour. You can do 2 coffees at once. There's the milk frother.
Now remember, there's 2 settings there, so you can have a more sort of frothy milk for a cappuccino, but then you can also do a more textured milk, and that's more for a latte or a flat white. So I love the fact that you've got such a compact machine, because normally if you want to do the posher coffees, you have to have one of those really big machines, and we haven't got the space, whereas that is so compact and so easy.
And we looked at some of those machines the other day.
Oh my goodness!
500 to thousands.
Hundreds of pounds. And lots of us haven't got the room for a really big machine, whereas this, compact, really great size. I would say very much sort of the size of a toaster on the footprint, but you will use this every day of the week.
Go to the website, you'll see everything that we have available for you, busy across everything. So shopontv.co.uk, have a little scroll down, take a look at everything that you've got there on the show. We've got extra coffee available if you're going for the coffee machine. But that bundle is absolutely brilliant. £149, and you've got PayPal Pay in 3. However, it's about Pulte, but it's about a 24-hour deal or while stocks last. Bev has got some great demonstrations coming up. We're going to show you floors, we're going to show you around a kitchen, a bathroom, all the accessories we're going to use. But 24 hours or while stocks last.
It's an amazing machine. It's an upright, it's a handheld. It is your multi-purpose cleaning system in your home. And when you clean by steam, you kill 99.9% of germs, bacteria and viruses. When you're cleaning with Pulte steam, because it's at that right temperature that it kills, but also it doesn't soak those floors. So it'll work on all your sealed floors, even wooden floors as well. But then it's got all these 19 accessories for your grouting, for your radiators, for your furniture as well, sanitising, deodorising, but they're cleaning it all around the kitchen. All work surface areas where you're going to put food. There's no nasties in here. It's purely water and Pulte steam. All around the bathroom, that horrible toilet area, but killing and eliminating 99.9% of germs, bacteria and viruses. Now, this is a 24-hour deal. I don't think it will last 24 hours for a minute. I think we'll struggle to have it for the 3 hours of our show. But actually, if we do sell out, it's tricky to find. You can go to Pulte.
Yeah, but Pulte directly, you'll pay £199.
Oh, you'll kick yourself, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
£119.
This is the best offer we've done it on. It's £119 on 3 payments, because you can spread the cost interest-free if you pay online with PayPal Pay in 3. Spread that cost.
And we couldn't find it anywhere else.
No.
So honestly, when we sell out, it's out of stock everywhere for a week we were looking, apart from Pulte. And Pulte is nearly £200. £119. Now, this is the best deal that we've done with the 24-hour deals. Normally, our special offer is around about, it's usually about £139, about thereabouts. Yeah. So you've got a better deal than we normally do, but that's why it is limited in time.
If you do need to shop with us, the easiest way is the website, ShopOnTV.co.uk.
Yeah, definitely.
You just need that item number right there at the top of the screen. 079663 is your item number. And as I say, spread that cost. Don't even have to pay £119. £41.98 on your first of 3 interest-free PayPal payments. And if you want the Fresco Vapor to add a natural fragrance, they're just at the bottom of the screen.
And stay with us, we'll show you how to use absolutely everything. We've got Bev with us, loads of demonstrations. Any questions, email in, but we'll see you in a couple of secs. Well, hello, very good morning to ITV1 STV already with us. I'm Hayley Green.
I'm Sean Crawley.
Together with Shaylee, and together we have got an incredible show. Lots from Pulte. It really is a Pulte show, but lots of gift ideas as well. But we're starting off with the real highlight, which is a 24-hour deal on our most popular steam cleaner. So
excited to bring you a Pulte steam cleaner at this kind of price. It's less than £120. It's normally £200. You can see it's an upright, it's a handheld, it's a reach. You can use it all around the entire home. It's got a carpet glider, all your floor surfaces, but kitchen, bathroom, indoors, outdoors.
Extractor hoods, it's amazing for. Windows and mirrors, they don't smear. We've seen it there on the radiators. Shower cubicles, it sanitises, it deodorises. Use it on upholstery as well. And you've got every tool to do the furniture, the sofas, the cushions, and all your work surfaces all around the bathroom. But cleaning with Pulte steam is such a temperature that it does kill those 99.9% of germs, bacteria and viruses. Not with bleaches and nasties and chemicals, purely with water from your tap.
Yeah.
And Bev's going to show you exactly
Our lovely
that.
Bev is here, bringing us Pulte, bringing us steam. What a machine we've got, Bev.
Fantastic machine. Good morning, everybody. You have got one of the best deals that I have ever seen on this machine. Award-winning machine, may I just add. It's just recently got an award for the best innovation, the best quality product, and also the best ease of use.
Fabulous.
And you've got all those fantastic attachments, so there's nowhere in your home that's not going to be with steam.
Steam
with
clean.
steam.
Look
And
at
it's
that.
time to clean before you get those Christmas decorations out, before you get all the family round. You want the house to be spick and span. So honestly, get it steam cleaned right now. You'll be amazed how clean it stays, how long it stays clean when you clean with steam. But what you've actually got here is so much for your money. You really have got the most incredible deal, because I think every area that you'd normally clean, you can clean with all these attachments.
All your accessories are included, 19 in total.
Wow.
So kitchen, bathroom, conservatory, taking it out to the car.
There's all different shaped brushes as well that will go into the sink plug, that will go into the corners of the bath. Like, take it out of the car, like you say, you've got all the accessories you need. And the fact you can use it as that handheld system means you can clean all those kitchen areas, all those bathroom areas. It is so super versatile. You get sockets, and all the sockets and actually the floor actual heads and things, the cloths, they will go in the washing machine. You'll wash them and use them time and time again. And then all you need really is water from your tap. But do as well go for the fabulous scent, because that scent, which is the details just at the bottom of your screen, will tell you and talk you through that. This will actually allow you to get a really nice natural smell around the home as well. Because when you clean with steam, there's no smells, there's no bleach smells, there's no, there's no strong smells. It's just that smell of fresh air, that smell of, oh wow, it's when it's rained and it just seems so fresh and lovely. But if you do want a smell, a scent, these are brilliant, aren't they, Beth?
Fantastic. They're all made obviously from natural properties, and so consequently you can have a fresh fragrance going through. This is very, very good for people who have allergies, I find, because it's like a menthol. It's that sort of thing, a piney sort of menthol smell, and it really is fresh. And then the lavender is fantastic.
Now we're really low in stock on that lavender already. Lots of people that have got the machine already do buy when we've got stock of this, because it does tend to sell out really quickly. So crazily, at the beginning of the show, we're approaching limited stock on the lavender. So do put that into your basket. I know it sounds mad, but as soon as people see it back in stock, everyone grabs it.
You will get 2 bottles for £12. 862764. Just choose either eucalyptus or lavender. You'll see it all on the website, ShopOnTV.com. .co.uk. I say eucalyptus, it smells like eucalyptus, but it's called pine. It makes sense.
Absolutely.
Really
Put that into your basket. Of course, you'll split that over those 3 payments, just £3, and no extra delivery if you're buying it alongside the machine itself. So if you're spending over £30, PayPal will then work for everything you put into your basket. Now, Bev had an amazing steam cleaner a moment ago.
What's going on here?
But now we've come back to her, and she's gone back to the old days.
The old days, yeah, but a lot of people...
The mop, which I used for years, until I worked with you, Bev, I didn't even think about this isn't really cleaning, is it?
No, it's not at all. And the thing is, a lot of people at home still use this method because, we're anything for the ease, isn't it?
Yeah.
Anything that's easy, anything that's quick, gets the job done. But the thing is, it's not doing the job. In fact, really what it's doing is spreading more dirt around than it's picking up. Now, I've just found this in our kitchen here, right?
Oh.
Honestly and truthfully, I cannot believe that this is used at all.
Oh, don't. But those mops, they go like that really quickly, don't they? They've got a horrible smell to them when they go dry. And then you can use that to clean your floor.
Yeah. That's it. You try and screw it out as much as you can because you don't want to wet it too much. But what you're going to do now is you think you might have cleaned that little bit there, but when you put that back in the water, all right, that dirt's still there. So all you're doing is just screwing out the excess water, and all that dirt is still attached to the mop.
So all the germs are on the mop, they're in the water. So now you're spreading them all around the kitchen. So you're making the actual job worse, because now those germs, if the dog had done a wee, rather than it just being here now, it's absolutely
all over everywhere.
And that floor now is soaking wet. So when your mum had mopped the floor when we were young, you're like, don't come in the kitchen. And it took hours to dry, didn't it?
Don't do anything like that. Now, the thing is, also with that, wet floor is a dangerous floor, in my opinion.
Yeah, so true,
so what we're going to do, 20 seconds later, we're ready to go. I don't have to press and hold the button once I've switched it on. but I'm just going to show you. I'm going to go this way so you can see from this angle, okay? I'm just going to go and steam just straight across. See how much drier that is. Now that is one pass over. That is also going to dry and evaporate. It's not going to be your smears behind, but that area now is sanitized completely.
I mean,
and
there's no smears.
No smears.
No,
when that dries. Yep.
The microfibers on these, Bev, are brilliant, aren't they? Because they lock the dirt in,
Yes.
don't they?
What they are, if you could see them under a microscope, they're fine little tiny hooks, literally.
Okay.
And apparently they are 7 times thinner than a human hair.
wow.
And that's why they've got so many. And also you've got in the cloths, if you notice, they're not just two-toned just because it looks pretty, quite honestly. What it is, they're little tiny scrubbing parts.
Right.
So,
Brilliant.
yeah, so a little bit more harder wearing
So
on
that's
that
coarser,
side.
isn't it?
Yeah, so therefore you can do that.
And you can wash those time and time and
Yep.
time again. And when you're cleaning with that, it's not spreading the dirt, it's locking the dirt onto that
Absolutely.
actual cloth. And you're cleaning the floor with every movement that you make with
Yes.
incredible steam that's just the right temperature.
Yes.
The temperature of steam, I know it sounds ridiculous, is really important, isn't it?
Absolutely, because if you've got a cooler steam, I know it's got to reach to 100 degrees, a purpose for it to be steam, but the thing is, what happens, it cools down too quickly, and so therefore it's losing its power, if you like, and also it's wetting the floor quite
Yeah,
considerably.
it's going back to being waterous. isn't it?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And if it's going back to being water, that means that it's not sanitising that surface the well as it should
Right.
be.
And we can say this kills 99.9% of
Yes.
germs, bacteria and viruses because of the temperature of this steam,
Yes,
can't we?
exactly. What Poulty have done, they've created where the boiler is to be able to push it up to 120 degrees.
Wow.
So therefore, it's over that 100 degrees, and therefore you are clearing and cleaning a wider spectrum of not only germs, but also viruses,
Yeah.
Yeah.
which are very important at this time.
And
Absolutely.
we're not using any chemicals, are we?
No,
That's
nope.
another thing.
It's
to
just
keep
water
going.
out of your
Yeah.
tap. And I think every cough, every sneeze, it all goes down onto the floor.
Absolutely.
And you're killing. The dogs come in, they don't wipe their feet, they don't wipe their bottoms, and they sit down on
Oh.
your floor. Then your little one crawls on the floor and touches their face and
Oh,
puts their finger,
no.
drops the dummy, puts it into their mouth. You drop a crisp, pick it up and eat it, and perhaps the dog's had a little accident
Yeah.
right there. You know you're getting a deep down clean, but if you want to
Absolutely.
clean with this system, you're going to have to be really quick because it's meant to be a 24-hour offer. However,
Already 10% of the stock's
Wow.
gone. If you do want to get this, should be £200, just shy. You've got it for £119. Don't even have to pay that with your PayPal paying 3. Lots of you using that tonight. £41.98 on your first of 3 payments. 079663. 10% of the stock gone already. All your floor surfaces, including your carpets, you can revitalise those too.
and then it's a handheld system, which we will show you as well, so you can use it on all your work surfaces, all around the kitchen, all around the bathroom, killing germs, the toilet. You know the germs around the toilet. But great on windows and mirrors because it never smears. There you go, toilet cleaner, the best toilet cleaner. When you clean by steam, Poulty steam in a bathroom, you'll be amazed how long it stays clean.
Yes, you know why that is?
It's absolutely amazing. Why is that, Bev?
Because when you use a cleaner of any kind, it has a sticky residue.
So if
that
you're
you leave
using
behind.
sprays and things, right? yeah.
Exactly. And so therefore the surface is always sticky. Well, if you can feel the stickiness, that means that the dirt and the atmosphere
Yeah.
stuff can all fall down and it stays on that surface a lot quicker. And so therefore it's a vicious circle. Steam leaves nothing.
Yeah. It's like
apart from a
squeaky clean.
yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. In fact, it's extremely good for pet hair and human hair as well, and also pollen, because it acts like a magnet, if you like, and it pulls it in. It
Right.
creates static and holds
Right,
it in
so,
place.
right.
Yeah, so to do pet beds, to do your 3-piece suite, I mean, or if you've got, like me, cats, and they sleep on the bed, to be able to run over with the steam mop to sanitise that mattress, but also you're removing pet hair at
Traps
the
in
same
the hair
time.
as well.
Honestly,
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
versatile. Remember remember, it's a 24-hour offer, but 10% of that stock already gone. And you know what happens with our 24-hour offers. They often go in the first 3 hours. So please do check those baskets out. Loads of demonstrations to use. All these accessories included in the bundle. 19 accessories. This is actually, I think, one of our best steam cleaners because it's got the brush on the back, because it's got so many accessories.
Absolutely.
And because it also takes the scent.
Yes,
fresco vapour,
because
yeah. I
I
love
think
that.
a lot of people, you know, want to have something that they can
Yeah.
smell. I mean, we buy diffusers, we buy all the other
Yes.
things to plug in. Why not allow your steam, which is going to penetrate the atmosphere a lot easier, and with that in it, you're giving a natural smell to your home.
Now, if you do want the lavender fragrance, it is limited stock. You will get 2 of these bottles for £12. They're just at the bottom of the screen there. 862764 is the item number if you want to go for those.
And that just goes into the head as well, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
absolutely.
It's really easy. It's
Just in
virtually-
there.
It's all pictures and you know what
Yeah,
you're doing.
just
Great stuff.
inside there, and then all you need to do is you can either steam with it or without it. It's up to you. You just press it
Fabulous.
on or off, and therefore you can use the lavender if you want. You only want about 2 or 3 capfuls in at a time, so they do last you an awful
And then your
long
water
time.
goes in the back there, and it's got a water filter as well. So if you do have hard water, they've
Everything
even thought
gets
about that,
filtered
haven't
for
they?
it. Yeah, absolutely.
Brilliant.
The thing is with Poultry, is no wonder they've just got this award for not only the design but the quality.
Definitely.
Because you know they've been going since 1978. They know what they're doing, and the thing is, they don't make kettles and toasters and other things. They continually to do steam products, whether it's an iron or a mop. I mean, okay, we've got the coffee situation,
But that's
it's still
steam.
steam.
Bar
Yeah,
pressure,
it
bar
is,
pressure on your
absolutely,
steam.
it's
Yeah.
still steam.
Now, we've gone to our second floor. Remember, all your floor surfaces, including wooden floors, because it doesn't flood the floor.
We're going to use, now what you've got is your 3 settings, minimum, medium and maximum, okay? So if it's going to be tiled, then I would have it on maximum,
Right.
okay?
Top tip.
So you're not altering the temperature at all, okay? What you're altering is the force of steam
Right.
that comes out,
So
okay?
like
You're-
volume of
Yes,
steam.
the
hitting
volume,
floor,
yeah.
yeah.
So therefore your temperature will still stay the same. Now, I don't know if you can see this on this floor, but they've cleaned the floor with something.
Oh gosh, you
The
can.
street,
You see it?
yeah.
Not just the footprint. Can you
Yeah.
see the actual? There is, and sometimes you can clean
like a
the floor
wax.
and it looks like this, and you think,
Yeah.
well, I cleaned it. But when you get the light on it, you think, well, it's got all loads of smears. and
Yes,
all sorts on it.
absolutely. Now, while I'm doing this, in fact, just have a go at that. You can actually feel.
Oh,
can
gosh, you
feel
can.
like a waxy
Yeah, you
feel
can.
to it, can't you?
Yeah. So there
But
is this, like,
look, now bring
horrible.
it back.
Look at that.
Now
And
it feels
now it's
easier.
gone. Yeah.
It's gone.
Wow.
That has melted whatever that
Wow.
was,
You
okay?
could really feel it. It was,
Yes.
it was
Like
yeah,
sticking.
It was.
absolutely. Until you pulled back and it had gone.
Now, the little scrubbing brush on the back.
Brucey bonus.
okay?
Ours hasn't got a scrubbing brush like that. That's brilliant.
Hold your steam over just for a few seconds. Let that do that hard work. Then use your scrubbing brush. If you've got
Right.
a really, really tough stain.
And it is just the
Okay?
weather, isn't it, for these
Yeah.
muddy footprints?
Oh,
the
yes.
kids coming in. I bet bonfire night there was all those footprints
Oh.
everywhere. The dog's
Dog.
feet, the cat's feet.
It's a great wide coverage as well, isn't
Yes.
it?
Yeah.
And also it's easy swivel.
Yeah,
Whether you're
right.
left-handed or right-handed, because it does make a difference. You know, because normally what happens with it,
Oh, you can get right under
Yeah.
a bed or a sofa and stuff.
yeah,
Great.
absolutely, and also, you know, under tables
Yes.
Right.
as well. And now that floor has been not only cleaned, all that dirt's upon to the cloth, but it's also sanitised,
Yeah,
which
it's
is
barefoot
important.
clean.
Yes.
Honestly, it is barefoot clean.
Yep.
No stickiness, because often you'll
No.
clean a floor, and when you've used a mop and bucket and you've put a solution in there,
Yes.
that always leaves something tacky. There's none of that. It's barefoot clean.
Yep.
So you'll find it's like it stays cleaner for longer because it's not sticky to attract
Yep.
the dust. But the thing I
Absolutely.
love is there's never a smear, is there?
No, it doesn't leave anything behind. And it
Once it dries,
it
it
dries really quick as
It
well,
does,
doesn't it?
because that's also down to how the steam is produced. Now, what we've done here is we've got the wooden floor, okay? Now, not all steam cleaners you can actually use on wooden floors because it'll over wet them.
Right.
It loosens the glues that's underneath the back
Yeah,
of
they
them
all
and
start
it
to
damages
warp
them.
and go funny,
Yeah,
don't they?
And it lifts them up,
Yeah.
so basically. So what Pulte have developed is how they produce the steam. They make the steam drier. I know that probably sounds very silly, but it is a thing. Dry ice, dry steam.
Yeah,
Okay.
Because it's forced out at such pressure, the water molecules within the steam evaporate a lot quicker. Now, when you boil a kettle, the water molecules are very tiny. So that's why if you got yourself near it, you actually scald yourself because of the water vapour that's inside the steam. Now, I'm not saying that you're not going to burn yourself if you get too near the business end, because you will. It's 120 degrees. But the thing is, the water will evaporate easier. That's why you can use them on the sealed wooden floors.
Fabulous.
So you're not over-wetting it. You've still got the temperature high enough to do the sanitising of the floor. You've also got minimum, because you don't need to have loads of steam bellowing out.
Yes, so it depends on, again, on your floor, doesn't it?
Yep. Stubborn stains, again, just hold over just for a second.
Great.
Wow.
Just for literally, it will dissolve. Now, if I come down here, I'm not going to really press down on it. I'm just going to allow...
Couple of seconds.
Yeah.
So it is the power of the steam
Exactly.
Whoa.
that's cleaning. It's breaking down the dirt, but then it's killing 99.9% of germs, bacteria and viruses.
Exactly.
So you know you've got that floor as clean as you possibly could. If you've got little ones crawling over it, if you know you drop a crisp and pick it up and eat it, you know that you've cleaned the floor the best you possibly can.
Now, if you want to polish your floors, get some beeswax from the supermarket. You can buy them in little jars like this, okay? Put a little bit underneath on the cloth, then go over your wooden floors using the steam, and it will actually help to polish your floor without obviously you know, doing
down on your
ice
hands and
skating.
knees.
Yeah.
And also, that does send a nice fragrance.
How much
around the home.
easier would that be, polishing your floors like that?
Oh, absolutely.
It's such a great machine because it's so versatile. So we've done tiles, we've done wooden floors. We did talk about carpets as well.
Yeah, because a lot of steam mops you can't use on a carpet, and we'll show you the attachments you've got so you can. Do remember, it's only a 24-hour offer. The deal you see on your screen is disappearing very, very quickly. So though the idea is you'll be able to buy this at this price until midnight tonight.
You've got to be quick because 20% of the stock
20%
is already in baskets. My word.
We've been live.
About 20 minutes.
Yeah,
Not even
honestly, phenomenal.
You know, many years ago, so obviously I like to sort of look at the competition, and
Of
you know,
course,
so
yeah.
you know, I only like to bring you products that I would use in my own home. I wouldn't like to bring something that I wouldn't. Not mentioning any names, but anyway, there was once one product that everybody made a song and dance about, and I walked past the high street and I thought, oh, that's that. Think of this mop, right? Okay. And I looked in the window, and this is no word of a lie. I thought, oh, that's just the model. I'll go in and have a look at it. I thought that was a plastic
so you
model.
thought it was, oh no!
I did, honestly, as true
the
as
quality
I
of it.
Oh gosh!
Yeah, and I went in and I said, can I have a look at
The
blah blah
actual
blah?
thing.
And they brought it me, and I said, oh, this is it? And they said yes. And honestly, I thought it was a kid's toy.
Don't.
It really was.
Pulte quality is exceptional,
second to
isn't
none.
it? Yeah.
Second to none. I mean, the thing is with this, I mean, this is your carpet glider. You know, it's made out of tough plastic, you know, and the thing is, it's easy of use because, you see, I don't do instructions.
They think of everything, don't they, Pulte?
Yeah.
They make it easy.
Yeah, they do. Now, click it in.
Fabulous.
I haven't got to go and bend down and start doing clips. And then when I want to remove it, I just stand on that bit and pull it. And that way, it comes off. So, now I can actually steam clean. Now, I want you to have a look underneath. Fairly dirty, isn't it? That pot?
Yeah, there's a lot of dirt on there already.
Right, okay. Let's see if we can increase it. Now, on a carpet, I'm going to put this on to maximum because that is going to penetrate into those fibres. It's going to swell those fibres open. The dirt that's trapped at the bottom is going to force out to the surface.
Right.
We're going to take it away by the action of going backwards and forwards, but also, more importantly, you are killing bacteria that creates odours. So if you've got pets or you've got someone who smokes and you want to get rid of that odour totally, then steaming your carpet and your soft furnishings will do that.
Because sometimes you really try, don't you? And I think if you've got dogs and things, there's always sort of that wet dog smell.
Yeah.
Or if you've got an open plan area and you've cooked
Cooking
fish,
smells,
and you come down the next day and you've cleaned everything up, it still smells of fish.
Oh,
so not only is this cleaning, as you can see here,
Yeah.
but it's also getting rid of those smells.
It
which
will
is amazing.
neutralise those smells completely.
Brilliant.
In fact, I can smell now I've just done this carpet, I can smell the cooking show that you did the other day.
Right.
How?
Because I'm stood right at it.
How?
Now, if I went over this another 2 or 3 more times, that will
They'll take
totally
that away,
go.
especially if you use it with the fresco vapors that we've got
Yes.
available. I say we've got available. They're disappearing, especially in the lavender. Remember, this is a 24-hour deal. We've only shown you floor surfaces so far. We're going to show you lots of handheld and all the accessories, aren't we?
Yeah, there's 19 accessories. So every job, whether it is, of course, all the floors and the carpets like we've seen, but it could be the walls, the tiles in the bathroom, it could be the extractor hoods. It's great for greasy things like that. Windows and mirrors, they're always smear-free. The wardrobe doors, radiators, the shower cubicle, getting rid of that horrible white build-up. Upholstery as well to get rid of the smells again. Sofas, armchairs, cushions, mattresses, your curtains and things like that. Or your kitchen worktops, because you're killing 99.9% of germs, bacteria and viruses. So where you're putting food, dropping food, you know you've cleaned all that area. But bathrooms as well, toilets.
What were you saying before the show? Hayley actually loves using the steam cleaner in the bathroom.
Makes such a
difference. If she cleans the bathroom without the steam cleaner, she always comes away like, oh.
It's never clean if you don't use a steam cleaner for me now.
Yeah.
Once you've used a steam cleaner, it makes it so sparkling clean. It's absolutely amazing, squeaky clean, but it also stays cleaner for so much longer.
And you're not using any chemicals or leaving chemicals behind. So if you're thinking not only the bathroom, in the kitchen with all those accessories, remember it's an upright, all your floor surfaces, including your wooden floors, because it doesn't flood the floor. Effective and powerful. It's a constant fill on the actual water tank. No chemicals required. If you want the fresco vapors, they're at the bottom of the screen. They're just a natural, fresh fragrance.
Remember, the lavender is already limited stock. I know lots of people that have already got the machine are ordering those tonight. If you are ordering it alongside your machine, it's just an extra £3 in your PayPal Pay in 3 basket. Remember, this is the best price that we've done. We've done this as a previous 24-hour deal, but we only ever do it as a 24-hour deal because we can't afford to have it at this price all the time. So you have up till midnight to get this,
and
or
remember,
do you?
We've got all the stock that we can get at the moment.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
out,
actually,
out of stock on Amazon.
Yeah.
You can get it at Pulte, but it's just under £200.
We found 2 other areas where it's completely out of stock. So yeah, Pulte is the price you see, £199. So you would kick yourself if we sell out and you try and order it later on today and we've sold out during the night, and all of a sudden, rather than £119, which is your 24-hour deal now, it's £199. Now remember, we say it's a 24-hour deal, but stock-wise, nearly a quarter of the entire stock has sold out and gone. That is at 1 o'clock this morning. And that means the 24-hour deal we've got, I don't think for a minute is going to last 24 hours. We've got 2 more live hours and already a quarter of the entire stock has gone.
The other thing I'm just pointing out is how lightweight this is. It's under 3 kilos, 2.8 kilos
So nice
in weight. So if you are going upstairs with it, you don't have to worry about it being heavy. Cord-wise, you've got a 7.5 metre cord
Super
on
long,
here as
yeah.
well. The fact it's such a great looking machine, you're seeing it as the upright, but you transform it to a handheld in a matter of seconds. Bev's going to show show us in just a couple of moments.
My mum was selling her Polty steam cleaner to all her friends the other day. They're like, do you clean with steam? And she was like, oh my goodness, yeah. But she's only got an upright. She hasn't got all the accessories you've got in this bundle. And actually, if I remember rightly, it was about the same price, but hers is just a steam mop.
Yeah.
Yours is a handheld, which we're going to show you as well, that allows you to use all these accessories and use it all around the home. But my mum swears for it on her kitchen floor, on any of those hard floors. But with those extra accessories, and because you can turn this into a handheld, it makes it even more versatile.
Got to get it right now. 079663 is your item number. If you have any questions, drop us an email. studio@shopontv.co.uk. If you want to add in the Fresco Vapor, those fragrances, well, the lavender is really limited in stock. If you want to get the pine option, you do get 2 bottles in there, 2 200ml bottles, all natural fragrances, lavender or pine, £12, or if you're adding it into your PayPal, just an extra £4 on your first of 3 payments. 862-764. Just choose which fragrance you want to go
2 of
for.
those in there. Remember, the lavender limited stock already, so it will be very shortly only the pine that you're able to get. They're great scents. It's really nice to have that natural smell. But honestly, with steam from Polty, you know you're killing 99.9% of germs, bacteria and viruses.
And Bev's coming,
I've just got to show you something. I'm sorry.
She was miming to me.
I should probably get my...
You won't get in trouble, don't worry.
Oh, right.
No, you won't get in trouble.
Excuse me a second.
Where are you going?
I just want to show you this.
Okay.
Right. Now, how many times do you have at home where you've used steam cleaners where all the cloths have rutled up?
I know what you're showing me now.
Yes.
I know
Right,
now.
okay. This is got no cloth on. That is how powerful the actual teeth are that holds that cloth.
That's what holds your cloths on, doesn't it?
I remember I remember a machine we used to sell years ago, and that was the fault with it, that when you pushed it, the cloth would come off. Whereas that's got such great hold, hasn't it? Yeah.
Holds the cloth in place. It doesn't move. Thank you.
Thank you.
Polty are amazing, honestly. If you spoke to any TV presenter, I think the majority of TV presenters will say they've got a Polty, because Polty quality is phenomenal. All our accessories are still the accessories we bought with the machine, and we've had the machine. I keep trying to remember, and I'll probably change it every single time. It must be really about 15 years or more, honestly, or more.
And the point is, the accessories are good as new. Now with Polty, they do such a great aftercare service. It comes with a 2-year warranty because it's fantastic. Accessory-wise, you've got 19 accessories included in the bundle, and Bev's going to show us them in just a second. Upright or a handheld, so busy now at 079663.
Now you've got 19 accessories. I don't think it'll be long before we've only got 19 machines left, because we are so super busy. We're at the busiest point of the show so far, and stock-wise, I'm just going to double check. We are a third of the entire 24-hour stock gone in really about half an hour, and we have got virtually 2 hours left of our live show. I do believe we'll lose this in this first show. Please do grab it while the stock is there. It kills 99.9% of germs, bacteria and viruses. All your hard floors, all your sealed floors, whether it's parquet, tiles, marble, whether it's carpet, you've got the carpet glider, then all these attachments that you can use around the home, in the kitchen, the bathroom, on extractor hoods, on the upholstery, kitchen work surfaces, the toilet, killing those germs, but just with water and the power of steam.
So this is how we transform it into a handheld.
Exactly. You know, as I say, we don't do instructions, do we really?
No,
so, you know...
We want it to be easy, don't we?
You know, unless it's got a big red arrow saying press here, you know, don't bother. So you've got a little button that's on the back, and you've also got one on the back of here.
So that releases it from
just
the...
there. So you press that, and
Great.
then that releases
So easy,
it.
isn't it? And now that's your handheld.
Yes.
And you've got the same power, that same temperature of steam
Exactly, yes.
to use all around the home. So good.
Absolutely. Heat up time 20 seconds, so it's good to go. Now this one hasn't been on, obviously, because we've been over there. So once it stopped flashing, once you put it on, and then it just flashes to you. In fact, if I turn it round, you'll be able to see what I'm doing, okay? So that will flash. Once it stopped flashing, that means it's ready for you to tell it basically what you want to do. You might be doing your wooden floor, you might be doing your tiles, or you might be doing something that's really heavily soiled. Now, if you're going to use it on a handheld, you always have it on your maximum,
Right.
Okay.
And so, but don't worry, if you don't, you know, you're not going to do anything to it or anything.
Well,
to
if
what
you
you're doing.
start doing the job and you want more power, you can just
Exactly,
pump it
you
up,
just
can't
do
you?
that.
The
That's
temperature
what
of the
we do.
steam stays the same. It's
Yes.
just the amount of
The
steam
amount.
that's coming out, isn't it? So
That's all it is. So if you're doing windows and things like that, you probably don't want to have so much steam coming
Right.
out.
So you have it
so
on a
you
lower.
just you lower it down. It's also got a window squeegee. It's also got an upholstery brush for your. Oops, daisy. I'm going home in a minute.
no,
You
you're
might be
not.
at this rate.
Well, yeah, you might because we've got no stock, but not because you're dropping
No,
things.
it's not. And also with this, you've got a filter inside here. Now you get a spare filter. So if I just take that
fabulous.
out, you can see this is where the filter sits. It actually changes colour when it wants changing. It'll go a very dark brown, and then
Oh,
you know that
brilliant.
it
Oh,
needs
that's
doing.
good.
Yeah, and also with that, it will filter out the impurities before it gets in anywhere near to the boiler. Okay, so now it's stopped flashing. So all you need to do is where it's set is just touch it, and it will go all the way round to your maximum. Okay.
Fabulous.
Right, so you
That's it.
select
And we're ready to
Yeah,
go as
you're
a
ready to go.
handheld. And all
And-
the attachments allow you then to do all around the kitchen, the
Yep,
bathroom.
absolutely. Your buttons underneath. If you've got dexterity problems, you don't have to hold it.
Oh, so you could just
Yep,
sit it on the work
just switch
surface
it on.
top. Great.
Yep.
That's some
Absolutely.
power, isn't it?
Isn't
there?
it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you've also got this, because you might not want to hold it. You know, excuse me,
Thank you.
Yeah, I like a lot of room when I'm doing things.
We like space.
I
We're
do,
quite cramped,
yes.
aren't we? So you
We
haven't
are,
got as much space as you would have at
It's
home.
very cosy, very cosy. But anyway, you've got the handheld one, which you can sit down onto a surface, and now you have the extension. So you don't even have to hold that.
Oh,
Just
like, so
remember,
it's like a long arm, really.
yeah, absolutely. So now you've got your steam coming through.
That's good.
And now you can clean your barbecues, also your inside your oven. I mean, don't go and spend a lot of money having people out to clean them. Honestly.
And the oven can be a nightmare to clean because everything's all welds to the bottom
Yeah,
of the oven,
it
doesn't
does,
it? Whereas
yeah.
this steam will break down
Yeah.
all that dirt and grime and grease.
Yeah.
So brilliantly. I love it for extractor hoods because they never seem to clean
Oh.
very well at all. They
Honestly.
always feel greasy and it's great for those.
Look at the
Oh,
one
wow,
we
look at
cleaned.
the
I
difference.
think you can see where I've been.
Absolutely.
And you literally spent a couple of minutes. How
I'm
many
gonna
times?
say, if
you have-
that.
You have to soak these kind of
Oh.
things. You have to use all sorts of chemicals
You can
on
buy
them.
some horrible, those bags are horrible.
But then it's what you say. You're then always putting your food back in an area where you've used
Yeah,
chemicals.
and
Yeah.
what happens
And what-
is you spent all that money having it clean, you go and then put, I don't know, a pie or something like that in, it weeps
Touches
over,
it, yeah.
and then it welds itself to the
Yeah.
bottom.
Yes, yeah.
You know, and you're back to square one again.
Let's start again.
So when you've got
look
this,
in there.
That's
Yes.
grotty.
that's
That is gross.
disgusting, isn't it? To do here, because I want to show you the difference. And the power that's there, you don't need a lot of elbow power.
Absolutely. It's not
No.
the elbow grease, it's
No.
the power of the steam,
Yeah.
Yep.
the Polty steam, that's breaking down the dirt and grime. But also, the
I
other
think
great
you
thing
can
is
spot
that
a lot of
area, you're
difference.
killing
Booked it up.
99.9% of the germs and bacteria.
Oh, look at the shine.
Look at that.
So when you put food onto these areas, you know
just
it's
water.
deep down clean,
Yeah.
don't you?
Yeah.
No
It's
nasties.
just, there are so many uses for your steam cleaner. It's unbelievable. You will be looking for places. I mean, when I had mine, what now, 20 over years ago, honestly, I brought it basically just to be able to get rid of the pollen because my daughter,
Yes, I
she's
remember,
got
yes.
allergies.
Yeah.
And I couldn't stop cleaning. I mean, it was ridiculous. I was looking for everywhere. I mean, these type of things, I mean, we've all got these because, I mean, now they're becoming really real-like,
Yeah.
aren't they?
Yeah.
You know, but they collect dust,
They
don't
They
they?
do, really terribly.
Oh, it's terrible.
And how do you
isn't
clean
it?
them?
Well, this is how you
steam clean
clean it. You steam clean it.
And what it seems to do as well, it sounds a bit daft, but it can't bring them to life because
No.
they're not real. But it does seem to revive them because sometimes they can get a little sad looking.
Yeah.
It
And then
does.
they seem to look fresh and
Well,
new.
look what it's changed the
Also,
colour on there.
Yeah,
Also, we're getting this out of the...
the Christmas tree.
Yeah,
Our
out of the
Christmas
lot.
tree.
Knock all that. Oh, can't you knock here? Let's go down here. Look, you can knock all the actual dust off the tree.
Yeah.
And the thing is, you're not damaging it. You're not rubbing at these things
Yeah.
to knock them
We've had
out.
an email in about pet beds and things like that.
Oh, fantastic for that. In
So
fact,
any kind of upholstery,
And sometimes
really, isn't
pets can bring bits and pieces in with them, can't they? Those.
it? Oh.
in fact,
So would steam sort of get rid of some of them bits?
oh yes. In fact,
If they brought something
what's
rotty in.
the person's
Carol,
name?
Carol.
Carol.
Hi, Carol. Carol, honestly and truthfully, don't go and buy expensive flea preparations for your animals. Use your steam, not on your animals.
I was gonna say.
Please, not on the animals.
No,
the pet bed.
On the pet bed.
On the pet bed. Do it before it has time to hatch out because they hatch out every 4 to 5 days. So you can then go underneath the radiators along the skirtings because that's where they'll lay their eggs. In the pet bed, if you let them sit on your bed or whatever, then just use your steam. It just dissolves the eggs on contact. Doesn't give them chance to have to, you know, hatch out.
Right.
Now, I'm just going to wipe this up a
Tidying
bit.
up while she goes.
Yeah,
Remember, all these accessories that Bev's shown us, they're all included. You don't have to add anything in. You're ready to go. You don't need any chemicals. 19 accessories
So
altogether.
you've got the right tool for every single job.
yes,
So this could be
absolutely.
for your windows, but then could be for your pet beds,
Yep.
cushions, the curtains,
Studio cushion.
and the cloth's washable. So if you used it in the pet
Yeah,
bed, you can then wash
absolutely.
the cloth
Yep.
and reuse it around
It
the
will
home.
knock the pollen off of your curtains, so it stops doing, you know, getting the.
Yep.
Thank you. It stops you getting the pollen in. It reduces that. But if I take this off now, when you do it at home, just give
Wait
it a
till it
couple of
cools,
seconds
yeah.
just to cool down because it is very hot. But I'm just taking it off
Oh,
to
look
show
at that
you.
now.
This is the sponge for your shower doors. And also you've got a squeegee so you can literally dry those shower doors, your tiles, but also you can take it outside and clean your windows
Brilliant.
inside and
Be
out.
great for mirrors and things like that.
Yes.
Mirrors and windows and that no smears, which
Yeah.
is brilliant, isn't it?
Yeah,
Well,
mirrored
because you're not
wardrobes. brilliant.
using
Really good.
chemicals at all. Oh,
And that's it, no
Literally
chemicals,
this.
no expense. It's the water out of your tap. That's all you're using. And then the power of Polty steam. And because Polty steam is like 120 degrees, you know you are killing 99.9% of germs, bacteria and viruses.
Yes.
And that could be in areas where you know there's germs, bacteria and viruses, which is everywhere really, but
Yeah.
around the toilet. Bins.
The bin.
Bins.
The
You took that raw chicken, it's dripped down the front of the bin.
The front.
Bins can get so nasty,
Yeah.
can't
Right.
they? And smelly.
and smelly. And you probably think to yourself, well, I'll pay somebody to come and do inside as well.
Oh, the big bins
yeah,
outside,
the big bins. No, you don't have to. Now, I've got.
have you
Where's
got?
it gone? You know,
What
honestly,
have you got?
What have we hidden?
what-
the
We've hidden
tidy,
something.
tidy uppy. I don't know where I am. Right, you probably use something like this at home. I can show you the front. Yeah, I can. Okay, you probably use this at home or something very similar to it. Right, I bet you haven't read the back, because I mean I don't read the back, but actually I did just 2 minutes ago. It says here, says me, how to use, right, is spray 20 to 25 centimetres away and leave for 5 minutes.
Yes.
Who does that?
And no one,
Who does
you
that?
spray it,
You spray it on,
and you
rub
wipe
it off,
don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it needs to be left that long, so it
Yes.
actually kills.
It says, it does
the
say
germs.
that. I mean, I know my glasses I could do with
Yeah.
it, but it says
Leave for 5
minutes. Yeah, absolutely.
I only wear one contact, so I can see and I can read. So if I close one eye,
You can
I can
see that, yeah.
And that's the absolute truth. Yeah, I do, because my eyes have changed. So I've got long vision in one eye and I've got short vision in the other.
Just never meet her in the car park.
No, anything could happen.
I put my glasses on then.
Yeah. But it's things like areas in the bin that you can't get to.
Yeah.
And also, stainless steel is notorious. I mean, this is just disgusting.
And there's really awkward areas in bins and around toilets. Steam gets everywhere, doesn't it?
It does.
Because I think when you open a bin as well, the inside of a bin,
I'm going to do that with this in a minute.
there's always nooks and crannies, and you can't get the dirt out, can
No,
you? You really
you
can't
can't.
get the dirt out.
No.
This will get to every last, look at that,
Coming
last
off, you
bit of
see.
dirt and grime.
Yeah, and the thing is, you're not going to have your actual... you're not going to have smears and stuff like that because
Yeah.
you're not using it.
So great
Now,
on stainless
this
steel
one-
and stuff.
Oh yeah, it's brilliant for that, especially if you've got ovens or in microwaves. This you can angle up like that, or you can turn it and have it angled down, whichever's easiest for you. That way, fantastic. You know, in your shower doors where you slide door backwards.
In the runners.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fridge freezer seals, also your door jambs and your window jambs as you open it as well. But this one, fantastic for underneath the rim of your toilet,
Yeah, really good.
or
It is.
switch
It's,
him on.
it's when you open that bin. It's all those bits. And it does get really grotty, doesn't it?
I mean, it's just so easy. Now, isn't that far more easier than you having to get all the disinfectant, take it outside and all the rest of it? It just is all the steam.
And it's the dirt you can see, but it's the dirt you can't see.
That is the
as
thing.
well.
Yeah, absolutely. Massively, massively busy. It is a 24-hour deal. It's only for 24 hours up until midnight tonight. However, the stock is depleting so quickly. I do think this is going to be possibly gone within our 3 hours. So 24-hour deal. It's now 1:20. We're live until 3 o'clock this morning. How much stock have we got left?
50% of the stock.
Oh my word.
Half of it.
So, you know, when I say when we do a 24-hour deal, we do really struggle. We've shopped around. When we sell out of this, and obviously we are going to sell out of this, you can go to Polty. They have got it available. It's £199. So won't you kick yourself that you didn't get it for £119 right now, and now you're thinking, should I pay £199? We've looked elsewhere. Amazon usually have it,
Yeah.
usually the same
Sold
price.
out of stock.
Out of stock.
With a couple of other retailers that we found out of stock. We've got it in stock now on a 24-hour price, or while stocks last, £119. Don't even have to pay that right now. $41.98 on your first of 3 interest-free payments with PayPal Pay in 3. You just need the item number at the top of the screen. 079663 is your item number, and all of this is included.
It's actually the machine that comes with the most accessories. You've got 19 accessories. So every demonstration you see on the clips, every demonstration we do live in the studio, you've got the accessory to do it. You get 2 of the actual heads as well to the mop head, and you you can wash those in the washing machine. So those floor cloths, there's 2 of them. There's 2 of the triangular brush heads as well. They're washable, as are the sockets. And then you've got every tool for whether you're doing the bathroom, the toilet, whether you're doing the kitchen, whether you're using it on the tiles, whether you're using it on extractor hoods, whether you're using it on upholstery. That bundle gives you everything to make sure you have got the whole house cleaning system.
You can use it on all your washable surfaces, all sealed floors, like we were talking about wooden floors, because it's not going to flood the floor. You're in control of the steam. It's not going to turn to water.
Absolutely, and you're using water from your tap, no chemicals, no nasties, and that water will be turned into Polty steam. And when we say Polty steam, that is 120 degrees. You're killing 99.9% of germs, bacteria and viruses. Not a wet steam, a dry steam. And that steam, there's 3 different steam settings, I should say, and it comes with all the accessories. So not just for your hard floors, comes with the carpet glider.
The carpet
as well.
glider, yeah.
And it really refreshes carpets.
That's what it's great for with your carpet. It's refreshing, bringing the pile back to the carpet. You've got those 3 steam programs. You've got an extra steam function on there, and we've got to keep reminding you, you're not using any chemicals, but you're cleaning and sanitizing up to 99.9% of viruses, germs and bacteria. That is the power of steam.
It's actually steam within 20 seconds. Your tap wouldn't have got hot, would it, in 20 seconds?
Yeah.
But you've got steam ready to clean around the whole of the home, but sanitize and deodorize like we were doing with the clothes there as well. All the attachments allowing you to do every area, whether it is the kitchen cupboards, whether it is inside the fridge, inside the oven, all your hob areas as well. The thing I love too, because it is steam, I've used so many cleaners that have damaged our taps and things, and you know, you're not using anything harsh and nasty. You're using steam, which is killing and getting rid of the dirt you can see, but killing and getting rid of the dirt and germs and bacteria that you can't see as well, which is so important.
We're bringing you a brilliant range of products from Polty. We're going to have to move away from the steam up just for a couple of minutes.
50% of the stock gone, and it's meant to last till midnight.
So if you want to get it, 079663. Got to show you and remind you of the coffee machine we've got from Polty. We were lucky enough to do the first show with Polty. This is a coffee machine that when you look at it, you think, oh, it's just going to be an espresso maker. It makes espresso, it makes flat white, it makes cappuccino, it makes every kind of coffee drink that you can think of. You've got 3 sets of coffee included as well. So 54 coffee capsules, but you don't just use capsules in here. You can use ground coffee in here. So if you've got a favourite coffee, you can put that in it.
And usually a machine this size, you never have a milk frother. Well, the milk frother actually has 2 different milk settings. So you can get a really frothy milk, so you can make the most amazing professional cappuccinos, but then you can get a more textured sort of milk. And that's really good for hot chocolates, as well as lattes and flat whites. You can even make tea as well. It's absolutely phenomenal. And because it's so compact, it will fit into your home.
The footprint is brilliant, isn't it?
Like you were saying,
size of a toaster, really.
And a lot of the coffee machines, especially coffee machines that do all the coffees, which you'll be able to do with this, are so big and are hundreds of pounds,
if not
500,
thousands.
800, 900, like you say, 1,000. We were looking at them the other day. This is incredible value
to
for
get
money.
a machine that does so many coffees at this kind of price, and you can use your own coffee, your favourite coffee, or you're going to get the coffee capsules
and we
included.
love those capsules.
The other thing, these are made by Polty. They're what they call solo origin coffees. They're the most gorgeous coffee taste.
The taste
and
is
you've
fabulous.
got 3 different solo region coffees. You've got one that's a real kick for the morning, one that's a lovely afternoon coffee, and then a milder coffee for the night time. Solo origins coming from just one country, so not a blend, so you always know exactly the taste of coffee you're going to get.
100% pure and just taste absolutely fantastic. We call them easy pods, and the nice thing is they're biodegradable as well, so they come in, it's like a little tea bag really, so you can compost them, which I think is really really important because if you've seen similar machines, they've got plastic capsules and there's no plastic capsules to this.
Yeah.
But if you've seen similar machines, they don't normally have that milk frother to allow you to do all those different coffees. But those beans, the taste of the coffee that comes alongside it, you'll love. But if you do have a favourite coffee, the great thing is you don't have to use the pods. You can use filtered coffee. You can grind your own coffee and use that. So if you've got favourite coffees, you can use it in this machine. Now, this was the machine back in stock today. And have I heard just right?
Well, we've only mentioned it for a few minutes and 20% of the back in stock.
I think it's a great Christmas present. If you know someone that's just moved into a new home, perhaps someone's just got married, perhaps your daughter or your son's just got married, you want to get them a really nice present for the house. And they've got a lot of things, haven't they? But I bet they haven't got a fantastic coffee making machine.
Yeah, and it's not taking up a huge space. Look at the size of it.
Do you know, my dream would be to have this in a bedroom.
Yeah.
Oh,
coffee as soon as you wake up.
It's a size that would be the good size to be in a bed. Imagine waking up in the morning not having to go downstairs.
Well, it's like when you go to the swanky hotels and if you have the upgraded room, you get a fancy coffee maker.
Wouldn't it be great? Just
have it in your own room.
The side.
Yeah. Easy. Fabulous. Brilliant. Look how happy she is.
I'm in heaven.
Little mini fridge for your milk and your wine.
Yes.
You're ready to go.
Can live in the bedroom. It sounds good.
Think about the price you pay for coffee, the price you spend on a coffee.
Now, this is so true because we worked it out, really, didn't we? That it will cost around about 50 pence. A coffee to make it in this machine. And I think we've been very kind saying that normally a coffee would be about £3.
That's crazy. We got 2 espressos the other night and there was £7 for 2 espressos.
Yeah, so
not even a
you
fancy
usually spend
coffee.
more than £3. But if you were spending just £3, you're saving about £2.50 every time you make a coffee. So if you're making 4 coffees, that's £10. You're going to so quickly pay for this machine on the coffees you're not buying from those expensive coffee shops. Because get this in a flask, take it into work with you. Honestly, absolutely, the taste is phenomenal. 20% of that stock gone, back in stock, but only as long as the stock is there. Remember, check everything out on our website, shopontv.co.uk, and do check out our 24-hour deal on our mop. But it's not a mop. It's a handheld. It's a 2-in-1, a 3-in-1, a 10-in-1. It's got 19 accessories.
It's a steam cleaning system, but nearly 60% of the stock there.
No way!
It's gone. You can even use it on carpets because it's got a carpet glider. Front of your kitchen cabinets.
I love it on the cabinets because they can get really sticky and tacky, can't they? And it just cleans them so nicely. And because it's not a cleaning, there's no chemicals, no nasties. It doesn't leave a sticky residue. So you'll find everywhere stays cleaner for longer, and I truly do believe that. But the biggest thing is you've killed 99.9% of germs, bacteria and viruses. We're so busy, but this was meant to last till midnight. And that's midnight tonight, so you know, and so it's a long way away.
22 hours.
We're £1:30. 60% of the stock's gone.
It's not going to last.
I think we'll lose it this show.
So we're going to see more upright demonstrations in a minute, but there's loads more you can do with the handheld.
I think also people are so fed up of buying cheap and buying twice, or you get it home and it doesn't live up to the expectations, and you're so disappointed. But unfortunately, it gives the rest of us
the
bad name.
because Polti are passionate about customer service as well as quality.
We're proud to have Polti with us because it's a brand that's been going for how long?
Oh, since 1978.
78, yeah.
So 44 years?
Yeah.
Yeah,
that'd be about right.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, I mean, a long, long time. It's a family-driven company. Oh, and if you have any problems with any of the products that you buy from Polti, you pick the phone up. They're actually based in Manchester in our country. They will come and collect it from your home. You don't struggle to the post office with a great big box.
How great.
They will come and collect it. They will either exchange or repair it, whatever needs doing. They will have it back in your home between 5 to 7 working days.
That's amazing, isn't it?
Days.
That's like a white glove silver service, isn't it?
Exactly.
That's amazing. Yes. You don't get that from many things. So incredible value for money, but then that 2-year warranty as well. And even after the warranty...
Still stays the same. You just have an estimate for the work to be done.
How
so
great.
It's entirely left to
you. We've had... I was trying to work out how long we've had our Polti products. Our steam cleaner...
18 years you've had yours.
I was going to say, I said over 15, 18 years, still works beautifully.
Yeah, they do. It's like how all things, like a car. If you look after them,
Yeah,
they'll
so
take-
true.
Yeah,
you
they
know,
look
if
after
you've got
you.
hard
car,
water
we'll happily
area,
do 200 miles, you know.
Exactly.
200,000 miles, I should
Yes.
say. Whereas when you buy, like you say, you buy cheap, you know,
Yes,
you'll do a few
you
thousand.
buy it, try. And the thing is as well, your quality of your tools are usually appalling in a lot of things.
Yeah, it's so
well,
true.
that's the thing that you need to be at its best.
Yep.
Bev, I'm just hearing. I think have we got more people ordering now than stock's already sold? We're so busy. If everyone checked out right now, 2/3 of the entire stock sold out and gone.
Oh, check
Lots
out,
of you have
don't
got it
miss
in a
it.
basket. Can I just remind you, if it's in your basket, it's not yours. It's still ours. You know, when we get into a situation where we're saying more people are ordering, the stock is available. If we say we've got 10 of these left, it's not just 10 people that can put it in their basket.
Yeah.
110 can, 210 can, 310 can. Sadly, it'll be the first 10 people to check out that get it, but say 310 were ordering, 300 will miss out. And it'll say, sorry, sold out.
Yeah.
So do, if you want it, check your
Yeah.
baskets through. And remember, couldn't find it anywhere else but Polty. Everywhere's sold out at the moment.
Did you ever?
And Polty, it's £199. You'll kick yourself that
I've
you
never
didn't
known it.
get £119.99. £80 saving.
There's even more in baskets now, so check those baskets out.
I've never known it this price, as low as this. And don't forget, we've just got an award for this machine for the best quality, the ease of use, and how good at steam cleaning this is. And that's what you
It's
want.
one of our absolute best Polty steam cleaners here, you know, the most popular.
Yeah,
So I can't believe that this is the one that's got the best deal as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's phenomenal.
Absolutely. Now, lime scale is normally, you know, prevalent in most homes, isn't it?
You get
And
that build-up, don't
do.
you? Around taps, showers.
Absolutely.
So many hard water areas, isn't
Yeah.
there? Yeah.
Well,
there
I
is.
mean, our water's soft, but even so, I still get over a long period of time. If I didn't clean it, it would still start to
Our
cut around the
water's
shower.
terrible.
You know, and so therefore you want something that's powerful enough to be able to get rid of it, and that's what this is. Now, you don't want to use chemicals because you're breathing those in, but what you want to use is something that's going to dissolve that lime scale. Now, if you've got taps that have got lime scale that's been there for many years, what you need to do is put some lemon juice
Wow,
on them.
look at that.
Wow!
Leave it for about half an hour
Right.
and then go back with your steam cleaner and allow that to do it. Now that has
Wow.
started to dissolve
Gosh.
that lime scale. But more importantly, I haven't done any damage to those fine little pins that's inside
I was just going to say that, Bev. Do you know what
Yeah.
else as well? I've ruined so many taps
Yes.
and plug holes and things
Yep.
because I've used too powerful a cleaner with like bleaches and things in.
Yeah.
And it's disintegrated because sometimes it's not chrome. You think it's chrome and then it's really like a bit of
Yeah,
a
it
plastic.
strips it
and
away, doesn't it?
strips
Yeah.
the actual silver away.
Yeah.
So it's not going to harm anything.
No, not well. You know, when I first got married many years ago, my husband plumbing and heating engineer, so we saved up. We thought, oh, you see, it was the in thing to do to have gold-plated.
Oh
taps.
gosh, yes.
Posh,
Yeah,
la-di-da.
absolutely. Took us quite a while to save up, but we did. But what did I do? I didn't have my steam cleaner then, 34 years
You
ago.
stripped it away with a
Yeah.
chemical.
And I used to clean it with a
no.
chemical, and eventually it just wore, you know, the popper
Yeah.
of the bath. It
Yeah.
just wore it.
I bet loads of people at home are saying, gosh,
absolutely.
that's happened to me.
Yeah.
It is just water out your tap. It's Polty steam, 120 degrees. Not only cleaning visually, but cleaning 99.9% of germs, bacteria and viruses that you don't see as well.
Yeah, and all these accessories, all
I
included.
just want to show you the quality of this, right? Okay? This is the type of quality you are going to expect from your Polty. This part here is fantastic.
I love that attachment.
Yep. For upholstery. You get the, I mean, look how thick the cloths are. I mean,
Yeah.
it's quality through and through. When you get your machine home, I would suggest you wash your cloths before you use them.
A bit like you wash towels before you use them, yeah.
Absolutely.
So they're super absorbent.
Make them absorbent, yeah. Don't use any fabric conditioner because obviously that stops absorbency. If you do, don't worry, just wash it again. But
I didn't wash our blue towels, they were brand new. Sean looked like a smurf.
I had a lovely blue beard.
Oh, I forgot to wash those.
Yeah.
I've just got to show you
Everywhere.
This is my favourite tool, okay? It comes out from both directions.
That's great.
That is so good,
Right?
isn't it?
Down the back of the radiators, down the fins of the radiators.
Yes, and it's great for the sort of chromy silver radiators as well.
Oh,
so it
yeah.
gets rid of the smears and the watermarks and things.
But it also comes with one of these. So now you can use it. Fantastic for getting lint off your black coats. It's brilliant.
Oh,
Oh,
great.
wow, yeah.
But this is the quality that you're dealing with. You know, it's not just relying on it, holding it on. You've got a toggle that you can tighten.
Brilliant.
You know, honestly, it's just brilliant.
Now, we're so busy. More people trying to order than stock we've already sold. You do need to check those baskets through. We are getting very, very low on stock of a 24-hour offer deal with Polty. But actually, there's a few items that you're putting into your baskets, which I think are great Christmas gifts as
These
well.
are great gifts, all warming products. A wearable blanket, can you believe it? A gorgeous wearable blanket, lovely fleece finish. It's got a heated section in the pocket area, really low running costs because they're all really low wattage. If you want to go for that wearable blanket, it's half price. Should be $99.99. It's down to $49.99.
And there's three heat settings there, and you've also got the fact that it's got a 90-minute timer, and that's it being put into the washing machine. You just actually disconnect, like we were saying, the electric cable. The fact you can wear it, you can do all your regular bits and pieces, but you're warm. Whilst don't have to put the whole central heating on when you're just going to sit in the living room. You've got your own personal heat with your wearable blanket.
Absolutely
Lovely, and a
brilliant.
3-year warranty, which is brilliant.
You'll find everything on the website, as you see there, ShopOnTV.co.uk. But our 24-hour deal, oh my word, over 70% of the stock,
Crazy.
70% of the stock already gone.
Crazily
You're not
busy.
going early. You're not going early. You'll have to snuggle with us on that sofa.
Oh, we've got,
Yes,
what did we
please.
just say then? We've got more people trying to order. We've got more people trying to order than stock left.
Let's show 'em
there's-
quick.
You know when I said there's only 10 left and then there's 310 people ordering it? We're in that situation where more people are ordering than stock is available. For anybody who's sat with it in their basket thinking, should I, shouldn't I? What would you say, Bev?
Look, do you like hard work? Do you like spending a lot of money on chemicals? Do you like breathing those chemicals in? Do you like all the smears and all the hard work? Or do you want something that's going to be easier, a lot more easier to be on your pocket?
Yeah.
And also, it's going to be healthier because you're not using chemicals.
Yeah, and better-
so it's bound to be.
Better for the environment
And
as well,
you're
isn't it?
using Mother Nature
Yeah.
at her best.
Yeah.
But the thing is, where steam's concerned, you need good quality steam.
You need
And that's
Polty
vital.
steam.
You need Polty.
do.
120 degrees, so you know you're killing 99.9%
Don't
of
miss-
germs, bacteria and viruses.
Now, you've said all that, and now
Now
what's
I've got
all
a mop.
this?
Now this mop, I can promise you, isn't going to kill 99.9% of germs and bacteria.
Might kill us, but I don't think
You're right.
It doesn't smell great. It's a
No.
bit of a dirty old mop. And it only takes using it a couple of times to get like that, doesn't
Well,
it?
the first time you use a mop, that's it. That's
It's-
it.
yeah.
Yeah.
The
It's-
germs are on there. You know, some of them I know you can put in the washer. But the thing is, you know...
And that can happen as well.
Yeah, that happens as well.
See, that's not foolproof, is it,
No,
Bev? We like
it's not.
foolproof
I
things.
tell you honestly, if anything can be broken, I can break it. So therefore, that's why they always give it me to test.
Yes, yeah.
And if it survives me,
True, it's good.
then it's good.
We go square.
Pass the bed
That's why I always do the Polty. Anyway, so you're going to be able to clean the floor with a mop. Yeah,
Well.
I agree.
Well.
But then are you? Because what you're doing is literally sliding that dirt around the floors. And so therefore, if you've got a dog or a cat or your puppy training. They've had a wee during the day and you've been out at work and you come home, you don't know where it is, and you have that 3-second rule of dropping your biscuit and think, oh, it's okay. Now, I've got a very old cat who...
Does have accidents?
Yeah, she's only ever sick. It's never the other end,
bless
thankfully.
her.
Well, not yet, but anyway. But I would not know what to do without my steam.
Without steam.
Because I just have peace of mind, and it's so quick and easy.
And if
I
it
mean,
was a
that-
wee on the floor that you couldn't see,
Yeah.
you've now actually spread that wee all over that black floor.
Exactly,
So
yeah.
it might have only been there, but now with
Yes.
that mop and that dirty water,
It's all
now
over.
everywhere.
Yeah.
So rather than killing the germs, you're spreading the germs.
Absolutely. And also, when that dries,
Oh,
you're
it's-
going to see those soap marks. So you would then go and get some kitchen towel and you'd start to wipe it, okay? So consequently, that you've done that floor twice and you've still not cleaned it, okay?
So let's sort it out. So have we
maximum
got to wait a long time for some steam?
20 seconds.
That'll do.
How
Yep.
good is that? Just switched on and it's steaming. 20 seconds and you've got this amazing steam. Wow.
Okay?
And
Look at that.
it's drying so much quicker. You can
Yeah.
see it drying,
Yeah.
whereas the mopped
Yeah.
floor is going to stay wet forever.
A long
leave-
Not
time.
forever, but you're
Yeah.
going to feel like
Well,
it's forever.
virtually, yeah.
But leave all
Absolutely.
that mess behind as well,
Yeah.
all those
Yeah.
smears.
Well, that's it. And the thing is, you have sanitised not only the floor, you've also sanitised the grout.
Yes.
Because the force of the steam has gone into that grout
Right.
and taken it away. Now, when you fill the tank at the back, which you don't have to wait for it to cool down, you can add it to as many times
Brilliant.
as you like. It depends on how much you're doing.
Depends on what level of steam as well.
I mean, I managed to do most of my floors before I have to fill it.
Right.
And I've got 2 bedrooms, 2 dressing rooms, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
8 rooms.
Yeah,
Right.
8 rooms.
But like you said, the great
yeah.
thing is it's not pressurised, is
No.
it? So,
So
you can
you-
constantly
Exactly.
Top it
refill
up
if you
as
want
and
to.
when you need
Yeah.
to, which is brilliant.
Yeah.
Let's go on to the white floor. Remember, it's not just about the dirt you can see, it's the dirt you can't see. So this is killing 99.9% of germs, bacteria and viruses.
75% of the stock's
my
gone now.
word.
Oh
More
my
people
word.
ordering than stock is available. We've got an hour and 15 minutes left, but I don't think we've got an hour and 15 minutes left of stock. You do need to
Can I-
check those baskets out because we've already got more people ordering than stock
You're not
available.
going early.
Let's see it in action.
can I
You
just
can't-
say-
No, what?
That Italy, obviously, have an enforced extra holiday at Christmas time.
They have some great holidays,
They
don't
do.
they?
They
So
have
we
all
wa-
of August
Oh.
off, and they are closed. We only used to ever work the first week in December, and the rest of the time the factory's shut.
So,
So you
I
know,
would
we
get
said
it.
earlier,
We
the
might
only
not
place
even
to
get it
get
back,
it is
yeah.
Polty, and a lot of people are out of stock. That's possibly why a lot of people are out of stock.
Yeah.
And we've
Yes.
got stock, but that stock is depleting really quickly. And Bev telling us, don't know when we'll get it back in stock once it's gone. We'll always try and get it back as soon as possible. That was a really muddy footprint. Wow. Just breaks it down, doesn't
Yeah.
it?
and that stubborn dirt.
Now the stubborn
yeah.
let me show you.
Okay.
Okay. Scrubbing brush on the back.
Great stuff.
Right. How easy is that?
I love that. And not many
Yeah.
of the mops have that scrubbing brush. I love
Not as
that.
I know too. I couldn't tell you one that's got it, what Polty's put on there. Now, if you want to hold the steam over just for a few seconds, that's all you need to do. Then get your scrubbing brush.
Great.
It loosens it off. And then what you're going to do is then use your steam to take it away.
And that microfiber
I was
cloth.
going to say
yeah.
exactly the same thing. It traps the dirt in,
Yeah,
doesn't
it's
it?
so clever,
Yeah.
isn't it? Because
It
it's not
doesn't
spreading
move
the
it.
dirt.
No.
It actually holds the dirt.
Yeah,
doesn't it?
and then you can wash those cloths, obviously. They'll go in the washing machine. Just don't use any fabric softener. Tiled floors, brilliant. Laminate floors, wooden floors, because a lot of steam cleaners you can't use on wooden
No,
floors.
not
can
at
you?
all, because they overwet them. You saw, what the mop does. It does the same thing, and that's what you're you've probably had steam cleaners in the past and you've absolutely saturated the floor you're washing.
Yeah.
And you're trying to screw the cloths out and thinking, well, it's just wetting everything. That's because it's not producing the steam at a high enough temperature, and also it's not producing super dry heated steam. So therefore it is wetting everything through. With this, it's set at the right temperature to kill the germs, and not only the germs, the viruses as well.
Every cough, every sneeze, everything ends up on the floor. Gravity takes it down.
Absolutely.
This gets rid of the dirt you can see,
Yes.
but also the germs and the dirt you can't see. It kills 99.9% of germs, bacteria and viruses. And the fact you can use it on all of your sealed floors is incredible. The fact it dries so quickly as well. So absolutely phenomenal. So please get this home. Start cleaning your home ready for Christmas before you put all the decorations up.
I hope everyone at home can see what a difference this is making.
You can't not see it, can you? And it makes the floor look so squeaky clean. To a degree, it looks like you've polished it.
This one does, yeah.
It brings it back to its natural sort of shine. It's amazing.
And don't forget, you've also got on here, I'm just going to switch this round just to show you the light moving, okay? You've even got a floor setting there. That doesn't reduce the temperature, but it just reduces the force of steam because it doesn't need to have a great big load of steam puthering all over
So
everywhere.
you can decide.
It's more concentrated to that particular
And remember,
surface.
it's a handheld as well, so it's an upright you can use on all your sealed floors.
And that's it, take to the washer.
So that's your water
tank. We can
tank.
actually use it on your carpets as well. Absolutely incredible. So that's your water tank that Bev was just showing you. So to give you an idea, we can't sort of tell you how long it will last for definite, but Bev does about 8 rooms with this machine. With that warm water. The thing is, it's not pressurised, so you can refill it as many times as you wish. So Rod was asking about that. So yeah, so Bev does about 8 rooms, but obviously it all depends which
depends what
pressure
size
you
your
have
rooms
it.
are.
Steam
Yeah,
you're using.
it does. And also it depends on how big your rooms are. I mean,
Yeah, of course.
you know, but that's it. I mean, in fact, just excuse me a second.
Bev's
I'm
gonna top
going
it up
again
because it's as easy as this.
I'm going to show you, okay? So that's it. I mean, just take it to the tap and just fill it up.
Great stuff.
If you want to.
Ours, you see, and I love our Polty machine, ours is pressurised. So when we run out of water, we do have to wait for it to cool
about 20
down
minutes,
before we can refill it.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to change it because it's still like brand
brilliant.
new and it's amazing. But obviously things change. I think, well, actually, it's much easier if you can keep topping the water up.
Absolutely. And the thing is with this, it's 20 seconds and it's ready to go. Whether
Bev,
you've just filled it up.
Stock-wise.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's 10 to 2.
24 hours of stock.
24 hours of stock, so should be till midnight tonight. So that's another
22 hours.
22 hours. Sadly, right now, stock-wise,
Approaching 80% of the entire stock.
and more people ordering than stock available. Now, don't panic. If you miss out on this, you can go to Polty. So if you try and order it later on today and it's
They've
gone
got
and
your
you think,
stock.
oh, gosh, I want it.
You won't be happy.
At Polty, though, you'll kick yourself. It's £199. Now, you could look elsewhere, but we had a bit of trouble, didn't we?
We couldn't find it anywhere else,
seems
or
to
where
be
we did find
out of
it.
stock.
Amazon, it was
Out of
out of
stock.
stock. A couple of other
Out of
retailers
stock.
we looked at, out of stock.
Bev was explaining that actually it does get tricky coming up to Christmas because they do have really good holidays.
Yeah, they
don't
do. Yeah, they'll be
in
closed
Italy.
very shortly. The factory's closed. And don't forget, you're dealing direct, you know, with Polty, so they'll deliver it for you. You have any problem, you pick the phone up. They're based in Manchester. They come and collect it.
Actually,
and
we
exchange
just
it.
had a Polty delivery today.
Oh, we did?
Oh,
Yeah.
did
Yes,
you?
yeah, we got a new
we
one.
did, yeah, we did. Came today, yeah.
Happy.
That was it. I think it was 5 to 7 days, and it took about 4 days, which
Yeah.
is
Yeah,
fantastic.
they're very,
But
very good.
not all machines will do carpets
No.
because this has got an accessory that allows you to do that.
Yeah, you've got your carpet glider. Also, use it for your mattress. You know,
Great.
sanitize your mattress at the same time. You know, I'll tell you one place that's very good for. I use it while it's in this position. That's the cooker hood.
The extractor.
Yes, the extractor. Because the grease that gets in up there, I mean, the thing is, you are dissolving grease on contact. So consequently, you don't need any chemicals. It just literally melts it.
That is, it's just the power of the water. No chemicals, no nasties.
Nope.
It's Polty steam.
Yep, absolutely.
So what are we doing to the carpet using it on the carpet?
So you want it on maximum because it needs to penetrate through down to the fibres, because what it's going to do, not only is it going to clean the top surface, it's going to take the pollen away that collects on the carpet. So if you've got someone who's got the sniffles, I'm sure that must help. Also, you are going to kill bacteria that creates the smell.
Oh, so like the wet dog smell, or if someone smokes, or if you've got an open plan area, and when you've cooked fish, you can keep smelling fish for days later.
Exactly.
It's in the materials, isn't it? So
yes,
great
for
getting rid of those smells.
Yep. And I mean, you know, I know the things in the market that you can actually buy, but all it does is mask the smell.
Oh.
It doesn't get rid of it. It masks
Look at that.
Where this will kill the bacteria that's creating smell. You will never have a tobacco smell. So if you've got someone who smokes, we'll get rid of that, and also it gets rid of pets. And if you've got an old
pets, their smells.
Well, no, the smells.
The pets don't all leave home.
No, they don't leave home.
Here.
They stay.
I'm walking out.
But it stops them reoffending.
Oh, that's very true. Because if they can smell where they had a wee, they go back to it time and time again. We've got a friend and they got kittens and would not stop weeing in the same place. If you steam that area, that smell's gone.
Yep.
So they stop doing it. It's amazing.
And speaking of smells, if you are going for the mop, add in the Fresco Vapor.
Yes.
Because most of you are. I don't know if we've got any lavender left. I think it might be hanging on, but we'll have a little look. If you want to add those in, you get 2 bottles of natural fragrance. Again, no chemicals. You've got a lavender. There's 2 left in the lavender. So if you want the lavender, check it out. You could go for one of each, a lavender and a pine.
Lavender would be nice in sort of the bedroom areas and places like that, and then the pine in the bathroom and perhaps the kitchen. Remember, it's the power of water. Oh, they smell great.
Lovely.
And the power of steam, but Polty steam that kills 99.9% of germs, bacteria and virus. Check everything out on the website, but do remember we've got more people now ordering our Polty steamer than stock is actually available. And this was, when we launched this at just after midnight, when we started with STV, this was a 24-hour deal. So that's midnight to midnight. It is 5, as my clock stopped, it's 5 to 2. It's 5 to 2. I keep looking at them and I'm like, my God, we've only done 5 minutes, and then another 10% has gone. Will be limited stock in the next 10 minutes. I keep thinking, my goodness, we can't lose that stock in the last 5 minutes.
But even though we say that, at the minute, there are more people trying to buy than the stock we have remaining. So if you do have it in a basket, please check it out. If you want to get this deal. I don't think it's even going to last you the entire show. When it comes to cleaning, Hayley and I had this discussion just before the show.
Yeah, I did.
Especially steam cleaning in the bathroom.
Any area in the home, but honestly, your bathroom, clean it first with your steam cleaner. Round the toilets, the sinks, the bath, everywhere. You won't believe how clean it glistens and everything looks amazing, but you won't believe how it stays so clean for so much longer. So if you've cleaned, and you do, we regularly clean, don't we? But how often do you actually then go back into that bathroom and you've got dust all on top of the toilet? You've got the actual sink looks really, really dirty. And you think, well, I only cleaned that the other day. The same in the kitchen, the work surface areas. And then you think, well, I only cleaned that, but it's really grotty again. With steam, because it hasn't got any chemicals, there's no stickiness that you leave behind. It's like squeaky clean. It keeps it cleaner for longer. Hand on heart, if I clean my bathroom without a steam cleaner, it's dirty again in an instant. If I steam clean that bathroom or the downstairs toilet, every time you walk in, it feels fresh, it looks clean, and it stays like that for so much longer. Now, remember what I said about stock. We've got more people ordering than stock is available. It's a 24-hour offer, and this is how I explain it. I know when you've got it in a basket, you think it's yours, because a lot of companies, you can go back to that basket 3 days later and it's still waiting there for you. Sadly, with us, it's not yours until you check that basket out. So if there was an example, 10 left, 310 people could be trying to buy it, 410 people, 610 people. It doesn't matter. It'll only be the first 10 people that buy it that will get it. And we have now just gone, and this is what has checked out, has gone already, we're limited stock. So we're down to the very last of the stock, and so many more people are ordering than stock is available. Now, though we will always try and get stock back in, as Bev was explaining, it does get trickier getting towards Christmas. And strangely enough, when we were looking at price comparisons, everywhere we were looking, it was out of stock. We found it with Polty, so you could go to Polty when we sell out, but sadly, it's £199, and you'll kick yourself because you've lost £80. You're saving £80 with us, 119. It's the best price we do, but we're going to have to move away from this because a lot of you are. You're going to press that checkout button and it's going to say sold out. So check your baskets out. You will not be disappointed. Buying a steam cleaner will be one of the best things you ever do, and it's so multi-purpose. But there's another item from Polty we've got, which is actually back in stock. And we have fallen in love with this.
Oh my goodness. Do you know what? We've barely shown our coffee machine and a quarter of the stock is already gone. It's the perfect Christmas present that we've got for you. This is a coffee machine that when you look at it, you probably think, oh, is it just an espresso machine? It's not just an espresso machine. You can make a latte, you can make a cappuccino, you can make a flat white. It comes with solo origin coffees. You're going to get 54 coffees included of the pods that you can use in here, but you can also use your ground coffee in here as well. It's such a brilliant deal. It should add up to almost £219. It's down to £51.98 on your first of 3 interest-free payments, £149 in total. And if you think about machines that make a variety of coffees, you're usually looking at £500, £600, £700, sometimes thousands of pounds. Here today, you get it for £51.98 on your first of 3 interest-free payments. That's your milk frother on the side, so you can make all your milky drinks. And when you're doing your espressos, you can use your pods or you can use your ground coffee. 849501 is the item number. Now, Hayley and I were lucky enough to do a show with this in our other studio up in Warrington. I want to show you it in action because it's so busy. Whatever you've got in a basket, if it's Polty, check it out.
We have got the most amazing product for you, the easiest way to make your own coffees at home.
Having coffee like you buy in those coffee shops that are so expensive, but being able to make a range of coffee with this, the core espresso from your machine at home that is so compact and from a fabulous brand, the brand of Polty. Making the coffee for us today is Alan, bringing us a great machine and a great array of coffee, Alan.
Yes, super. But here's the thing, what a lot of people don't understand, well, I'm sure lots do, but people don't remember, is that the basis to every single good coffee, great coffee, is this. It's that shot of espresso. Now, we'll talk about the solo pods in a little while and how amazing they are and the type of coffee that's in it, but this is the basis for everything. So let me show you right over the front. We have an espresso just here. That's what I've just poured. But then from that espresso, we can make ourselves a cortado. Then we can move up to our flat white, and these are the ones you see in the coffee shops that cost £3, £4, £5. Then you can move to your latte, and to one of the most popular ones, your cappuccino. All of those start from this one espresso shot.
And I can't believe you can make all those coffees from that compact machine. Yeah, I've got to say, it must be the most compact coffee maker I've seen, but you'd think it would only make espressos. I can't believe you can do everything else.
The thing about it is, and where coffee shops excel in things, is being able to froth that milk. So we can froth our own milk here with the steam wand. Okay, what coffee would you like? I'm going to prove to you by turning this coffee here into something for you. What would you like?
Cappuccino.
Cappuccino.
Okay, right. So here's what we need to do first of all. Okay, so we will now get our milk into our jug. Now you can see here on our steam wand, and always move this with this little handle here, because this stays cool all the time. So you have two settings. You have the frothy one just here, or if I twist this around here, it's to give us the hot milk or to give us the froth. So you decide which one you want. If you don't want the froth, then that you can stay away from that if you want.
Okay.
But in this instance, we want froth. So I'm going to pop in the frother, and here on the side, I'm going to press first of all the steam button on the front. And now, when that stops the flash, I'm going to roll this forward. And again, I'm in control of this as to how much steam.
Oh, wow.
I love that noise.
It's like the ones in the coffee shop, yeah.
How familiar is that sound?
Absolutely.
And this is what makes the difference. Now, remember cappuccino, we're wanting a little bit more froth. So we will adjust that wand up and down to give us lots of froth. If we're getting too much, you can drop it down a little and it will stop giving you froth. And you will start getting used to exactly what you're wanting. And now we have
exciting.
Beautiful frothy milk. Check that out. Now, here's a top tip. The minute you do that, always have a damp cloth and give your steam wand a little bit of a wipe and give it a little bit of a steam through. That's what you must do for cleaning.
Okay, fab.
Now, here's our cappuccino cup just here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour in the espresso that we made a little bit earlier on. And now, all we need to do is to get that warmed milk, or that hot milk.
Look at the
Oh, wow.
Pour it in, and then finish it off with that froth
That's
on the
incredible.
top. Now I filled that up loads and loads and loads because I want you to be able to see that froth on that. And now we will simply sprinkle it with some of the chocolate dust, lots of it, and as requested,
Oh my goodness.
here you go. There's
And
cappuccino.
that is going to be so expensive in a shop.
What you're going to pay £3.45, £3.50, £3.80 some places,
Yeah.
and in fact
And
some
the
of
rest.
the higher end coffee shops will charge you £4.80 for that.
I'm going to have to go straight in.
Oh,
Go
be
in for it,
careful,
go in.
don't
Don't
go
want
down
to
your
spill
front.
any.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, that is good.
Made
That
from the comfort of your own.
Sharing is caring.
Let's have some.
Good. It's still really full. But that's the consistency there, Al.
Yeah, so
Perfect coffee shop consistency.
absolutely. Now, here's the thing, okay? A lot of people at home will say to
is.
themselves that they want to grind their own coffee beans and do that. That is froth with danger, okay? Because you have to get if you are grinding yourself, the right grind. If it's too fine, too coarse, you don't get the right coffee. But what Pulte have done here, remember what we have Pulte with 25 years experience, one of the brothers in the coffee industry. He has put all of the best coffee and his basic knowledge of 25 years into these solo pods.
clever.
Now this one is a Vietnamese, okay? Now the reason it's solo is that all of the coffee comes from Vietnam that goes in here, and all of it comes from a single source, okay? It's from the same region. And he has made this and ground it to perfection, so it takes the guesswork out for you.
And the great thing is, in the bundle, you have got 54 of those pods to get you started.
3 different varieties, yeah.
18 of each. So this bundle is incredible. I think it's going to pay for itself before you know it, because of what you spend on coffee every day of the week.
Well, coffee's become so expensive, hasn't it? The fact you've got 3 different types of coffee included with your bundle, the usual price would be almost £219 for the combined bundle that we've got for you. You're getting your machine, you're getting all your accessories, and you're getting 3 types of coffee for less than £150. It's £51.98 on your first of 3 interest-free payments if you use PayPal Pay in 3 and you pay online. Easiest way to shop, ShopOnTV.co.uk. You're getting coffee from Vietnam. We just saw the Vietnam. That's that morning kick, if you like.
And that's the nice thing. You've got a coffee for every time of the day. You've got that coffee to give you a kickstart in the morning. You've got that smoother coffee for a little bit later on in the afternoon. That's the Uganda. And then you've got a little bit later on, perhaps you need a little bit of a oomph, and it's still a smooth coffee, but it's got that little bit more. So really giving you that excitement for the day, refreshing you, I think, the Tanzania.
Now you're seeing right here that you can also use ground coffee.
That's
in this
great. So you
machine.
don't have to always use the
No,
pods.
so you're not tied to the pods when you
Brilliant.
don't want to use them. You can use any type of ground coffee to make those espresso shots that are the core of every coffee that you
Didn't
saw.
realise that, did you? Probably that it is that espresso that starts all of those fabulous coffees. We'll even be showing you an iced coffee and how you can do hot chocolate and tea in here as well.
Hot chocolate and tea as well.
Honestly, this is, I think, a necessity for any kitchen, and the great thing is the size of it will fit into any kitchen. Perhaps you've dreamt of a coffee maker, but you know your kitchen just hasn't got the space. You have got the space for this.
Tiny footprint, and the fact that it can do everything that those big, huge machines in the coffee shops can do.
Versatile.
And once you get that smell, you can smell that aroma of that beautiful coffee. It really brings that wonderful experience home. And instead of going out and going to your local coffee shop in the morning, and don't not go to them still, you're going to do it now and again. Make it yourself and use it. And you know the thing is, if you average these to 50, how many pods do we get? We're getting 80, there's 54.
54.
That's what I was trying to say. So you've averaged £3 a cup that you would spend out. That's over £150, and you're getting that many pods with this machine. So if you can kind of work that.
That's it. It's going to pay for itself, isn't it? Really quite quickly.
Alan's just showing us how straightforward and simple this is. Whether you're using ground coffee or you're using the pods, we'll show you ground coffee.
And you get 3 different filters, and it's really easy to know which one to use.
Yeah, well, let me show you that. So this is the portafilter number 1. Okay, here you can see here that I put it into the group handle, and this one with the little star function inside is the one for the coffee pod that you get with this. If you want to use ground coffee, well, we give you this one here and this one. Single shot, double shot here, okay? So you get all of those with it. Brilliant. So let me show you how easy it is to make a coffee. Pop your pod in, and simply, I'm bit back to front here, we simply get the group handle and we turn that in like that, make sure it's locked into place. And then up here on the front, what we can see is we have our power button on. We're on steam at the moment. Press any button to bring it back here so these lights are all on.
Right.
In this instance, we want a single cup, so we simply press and we will see that will start to pour. Now remember, the perfect beans have been ground to the perfect grind, the perfect fineness, to give us the perfect shot of espresso. And remember, the Italians are behind this, Polti Italian family, and it comes up when you see that here, how amazing this looks.
Stefano, the brother, I mean, he's been into coffee, I think, for years and
25 years.
But obviously worked with Polti for many years as well, but wanted to bring his coffee passion and his knowledge that he's learned over the last 25 years into the business, and that's exactly what he's done, and he's done it with such an amazing machine, which is fabulous.
Yeah, that was Stefano and Francesca Polti that you saw just there. So we've got our espresso shot.
Yeah.
It's time to order up another coffee.
Okay, so let's do a flavoured latte, shall we? That's really a big popular one as well. So we'll get our little latte glass just there. We've already got our espresso here with a beautiful crema on top. So what we're going to use is we're going to do a caramel latte. How does that sound? So what I like to do is, rather than just pouring this straight in, what I like to do is I like to coat the glass with the, actually this is starting to run out, so I'm going to pour it from the bottle because we've been using it this afternoon making wonderful coffees. So we just pour that in around the lip like that. So when the coffee pours and the milk goes in, it's going to take the flavour all the way down the side. So we've done what I consider to be the hard work, which is not hard work in any way, shape or form. And I'm now going to pop over here, and I'm going to now use, again, our wand, pop this into the milk. Remember, on the front, we press the button here for steam, just up here where my finger is pointing, and you'll see that flash for a moment. While it builds up that steam, it's ready now. It takes seconds, it really does. In goes that milk, and again, or that wand into the milk, and here we go. Bring that down, listening for that sound, and you will get used to this and what it will do and the effect that it will give you on the amount of foam that you have, whether you want it to be really foamy or not so foamy. Latte will have a little bit of foam. And now we're just getting that heated up. Keep an eye on the temperature on the side.
It's also
just like that.
The texture to the milk, isn't it? It changes it completely.
It really does. Turn that off when you have the milk to the temperature you want. Now remember, you must always use a damp cloth and just clean off that just
That's
there.
a great top tip. That's going to keep it clean.
Keep that
all
clean.
The time.
If you leave that to dry the milk on, it's really hard to get out.
And how quick and easy is that if you get into the habit of doing that every single time?
Really
Making
simple.
coffee is going to be so simple with this.
Now we've got our syrup in here. We're now going to pour in our shot of espresso just there. And again, let me just tidy up as I go along, because a clean barista is always the better barista.
We'll come back if you're clean.
So simple. You don't need skills at all. You just literally need...
And that's the great thing. You're going to think you're a barista, but actually you're not. It's just you at home making fabulous coffee for friends that have come round for a cup of coffee. What do you fancy?
And you've
today?
got to remember, this machine will make all those milk favourite coffees. as well as your espresso. Lots of
those
machines.
colours.
Yeah. That
Look at those
separation.
colours.
That's the most exciting bit, isn't it? Watching the milk settle. I
There
mean,
you
that
go.
looks
we go.
amazing.
Do you wanna go
That looks-
first
No,
on
you
this
go
one, madam?
first. You
Now,
go first.
some people like to have a latte with quite a bit of foam on it. Some people like a wet latte.
Well, you
hear them
make
saying
it
wet. You can have
bespoke,
you
don't
make
you?
it bespoke. You make it the way you
Is it
want it to
good?
be.
Oh, that's like a dessert.
Oh, you really
gorgeous,
have got a
isn't it?
moustache
Have
now.
I?
Definitely.
Apologies.
Oh, let me.
Go on, your turn. Oh, that is good. Isn't that? It's
Oh,
like,
wow.
It's like a dessert.
Wow.
I don't think
Good,
I've
isn't
ever
it?
had a
What would-
caramel latte.
That's
Oh,
beautiful.
caramel latte is beautiful.
Let me
You
look
can-
after that for
and
you.
That
Those
is
syrups everywhere.
lovely.
You know, you can get the syrups. You can get butterscotch. You can get.
And in the seasons, it's nice to do sort of Christmassy ones and
Christmassy
things like that,
ones.
isn't it? So yeah,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah.
And then in the summer, you can be doing your iced coffees as well. It's so versatile. That is just, that's my favourite.
Made a right
possibly
mess on
so,
there. Look at
so
what
far.
I've made a complete mess.
You did make a right
did,
mess
didn't
there,
I?
didn't you? But
Couldn't get it
tastes
down quick enough.
Amazing. And that is so versatile. It's so compact, but it's so versatile. Normally to do all those different coffees and to be able to do hot chocolate and to do teas and this as well, you would have to have a really big machine. But this is very much the size of a toaster.
Yeah.
And you've got the versatility of a big machine.
And it's great looking. It's
It is,
really
yeah.
stylish. That Italian design from Polti. Remember, you are getting the coffee included. The tasting kit, 54 pods in total.
And that coffee
3
is good.
solo origin coffee
Really good.
regions. And that's the great thing, because when you get blended coffee, each time you get it, it's generally a different taste.
Yeah, we were saying coffee's a bit like wine, isn't it? When you get to like wine, you get into it. You like certain wines, don't you? There's certain tastes that you like. Well, this coffee is lovely because it is pure.
Yeah.
It is like, I would say, the best of the coffee, and you really will taste the difference. Absolutely gorgeous. And the fact there's 3 different coffees with different sort of strengths and tastes. One's really nice for the morning.
Yeah.
One's a nice sort of afternoon coffee. And then you've got a really nice sort of balanced coffee. So you've got a sort of smoother afternoon, a well-balanced, and then you've got that morning kick.
And the 3 countries, Uganda, Tanzania and Vietnam, are where the coffees come from. You're getting the machine, you're getting the coffee. And if you don't use, or you use up all your pods and you don't want to get more pods, you can use your favourite ground coffee
That's
in
the
there
great
as well.
thing, isn't it? Because a lot of the pod machines, you can only use the pods
Just the
that
pods,
go
yeah, you're tied
into
to
that
the pods.
machine. Whereas this, you can use the pods and you're getting 54, but then use the ground coffee that you like right now. Perhaps you like a certain brand of coffee, you can use that in this machine. But the thing that blows me away is it's this small, it's this compact, but it's actually got a milk frother. So it's so versatile. And even the milk frother's versatile. It's actually got 2 different settings. And one is like a really frothy milk, so that's great for cappuccinos. But one's more textured, so great then for like hot chocolates or lattes. Now, I was meant to say, I think, what was I meant to say? 40% of the stock sold out and gone.
Half the
but
stock
because
now.
I started gassing again, 50%.
50%.
Sorry.
Keep up. 849501. You get your coffee, you get your machine. It's all in this brilliant
10%
box.
in that sentence.
Yeah, and think about what you pay for coffee as well. If you go to coffee houses, you know, the big high street coffee shops, well, the cost of coffees now is absolutely bonkers.
On here, we've said about £3, but I think we've been very, very kind. Our machine, as it is, it works out about 50 pence a cup of coffee. So if it was just £3, but lots of you'll think it's £4, it's more than that. You can £4.80. I'm hearing in the gallery that they're paying up there. You can actually save, if it was just £3, £2.50 a coffee. So actually, for 4 coffees, that's £10 saving. So quickly, this machine will sort of pay for itself, won't it? Because you'll love the coffee. You'll be taking coffees in with your flask mask, your flask.
Yeah.
Your flask drinking
Yeah,
cup.
your
That's
cups.
the word I'm trying to look for.
And you're getting that
Travel
speciality
mug,
coffee.
that's the word.
Every time, and you're getting it at such a better price. $51.98 on your first of 3 interest-free payments if you want to go for the Polti Coffea. It's been so popular.
We're so crazily busy. Even our system's gone absolutely potty. Now, we have got another Polti item. This was really the #1 item of the show. We had to move away from it because, to tell you the truth, more people were ordering than stock was available. We've got 5% of the stock left, but so many more people with it in baskets.
You've got to confirm your order. It's the fastest people to check out now. If you want to get hold of it, the easiest way to shop is the website shopontv.co.uk. 079663 is the item number. You can still put it in a basket. You can still check it out and get ahead of the game. But remember, it's not just an upright, it's a handheld steam cleaner as well. It comes with 19 accessories. So you'll use it in the kitchen, in the bathroom, all your floors, sealed floors, like wooden floors, tiled floors. You can even use it on carpets because it comes with a carpet glider.
It's so versatile. The extractor hoods, use it all around the kitchen, all around the bathroom. And the thing that it's doing is it's getting rid of the dirt you can see, but it's getting rid of the germs and bacteria that you can't. It kills 99.9% of germs, bacteria and viruses. So whether that is around the toilet, whether that is around your kitchen worktops, whether that is, you know, it's on your floors, it's on your carpets, you've got every attachment to clean that deep down clean. Now, another 2% of the stock has gone, 3% of the stock has left, but that 3%, there's more people ordering than stock is available. Honestly, hand on heart, I bought our steam cleaner. I wasn't sure. I said over 15 years. Bev was like, it's 17, 18 years since you bought your steam cleaner. It is the best way to clean for so many different reasons. First place to clean your bathroom, clean the downstairs toilet. You won't believe how spick and span, how it's squeaky clean, how there's no dust, how it looks immaculate. Everything glistens, there's no smears. Even if you've got the posh radiators, the taps look amazing. The sink is the cleanest it's been. The toilet is the freshest and cleanest it's been. But the thing that shocked me is everywhere stays so clean for so much longer. You know, when you normally clean, and we clean with chemicals, don't we? We clean with gloves on because the chemicals are horrible. And what those chemicals do, not only do they make your eyes water and get down your throat, but they've got a stickiness to them. So you leave like a layer of this stickiness. So when you've cleaned, sadly, that stickiness attracts the dirt and the dust. So it seems to get dustier quicker. You'll go back in that bathroom that you cleaned only yesterday, and so there's dust on top of the toilet. Where's that come from? I cleaned this yesterday. When you steam clean, honestly, you'll feel like you walk into that toilet for days and it still seems squeaky clean. It does keep areas cleaner for longer. But the biggest thing is you're not just cleaning the dirt that you see. It's the dirt you can't see. If you've got little ones and they're crawling on the floor, but you've also got a puppy or a dog, and they don't wipe their feet when they come in, they don't wipe the bottoms when they come in, they sit on the floor, they walk around. They might have even had an accident that's dried while you're out of the house, and you'd never know. Your little one could be crawling over that, touching their face, dropping their dummy, putting it into their mouth. When you steam clean, kills 99.9% of germs, bacteria and viruses. But remember, this is our best-selling steam cleaner from Polty. They're all amazing, but this is one of your absolute favourites. Just won many awards as well. This actually gets to steam temperature, 120 degrees, so it really kills the actual dirt and germs in 20 seconds. But it's our price that's absolutely amazing. Meant to be for 24 hours, that it was £119, down from £199. However, we've got so many more people ordering than stock is available. When we sell out, we are going to sell out, I would say, well before 3 o'clock. You need to check your baskets out. You're going to miss out. It will say sold out because it'll only the people that have got it that there is stock left for. If you check out, it'll be yours. But because so many of you are ordering it and there's not enough stock for you all, a lot of you will press checkout and it'll say sold out. The only place we could find that's got it in stock is £199. And doesn't it annoy you when you have missed out on something and then everywhere else it's more expensive? I did it the other day, actually. It was for a weekend away in between Christmas and New Year, and it was a limited offer. It ran out at the end of November, forgot, went to book it on the 2nd of December, gone up £600. Absolutely gutted.
You're 2 months out there.
Was I?
Yeah. You said it ran out the 2nd of December. It's not there.
No, it ran out at the end of November.
No, October.
Oh, no, the end of October. That's right.
We still missed out.
Yeah, we still missed out. The end of October.
Very bitter.
No, we're only in November, aren't we? So, yeah, the 2nd of November. And it gone. So it gone up £600. So when this is sold out, you can go to Polty. It's £199. That's what I was trying to say. But I just got me months muddled.
Yeah.
Hey-ho.
It's okay.
But you
That's why
are,
I'm here.
you're going to miss out if you don't check out. That's what I'm going to say. And you're going to kick yourself, honestly. It's absolutely phenomenal. Check everything out on the website, but what you must do is check your baskets out. Check your baskets out while that stock is available, because it is available. We've got stock left, it's just we've got too many people trying to order it. So check those baskets out. Now we've got loads of other great items available on our website, and those items are actually great gift items as well, which we're looking at right now. We've got an amazing hot water bottle that is a sealed hot water bottle that is never going to leak in the bed. You're never going to burn yourself trying to fill that hot water bottle. It's so clever.
Beautiful plush finish on the outside. Comes from Carmen. You've got a little hand warmer area there where you can pop your hands in. The great thing is, like Hayley said, it's sealed, so it's so much safer than a regular hot water bottle.
My mum and me, actually, sometimes if you don't put the end in just right, you can wake up in the night and you think, oh gosh, I feel damp. And your hot water bottle's actually leaked, hasn't it? Which is horrendous if it was still really hot. But obviously a normal hot water bottle does cool down quite quickly, really. This will stay hot for up to 5 hours, which is amazing. But because this is sealed, this is never going to leak. You're never going to need to refill this. I burnt myself the other day filling my hot water bottle. It went boom, 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 and all came out the top. I was obviously trying to fill it too quickly. Burnt my hand, and I instantly went and ordered one of these. I thought I'm never going to do that again. But you might think, hang on. How on earth has that got water in? How on earth do I, how do I actually heat it up?
So it's rechargeable. It takes 15 minutes to charge. On this side, you'll see there's this little sealed unit that's covered up most of the time. When you want to charge it, you charge it. It's a bit unusual looking. It looks like a stapler.
It's like a stapler.
Yeah, so you pop that over the top, click it in, and when it needs charging, the red light illuminates. It'll stay illuminated until it's finished charging. It only takes 15 minutes, but once you've charged it, it's then charged up to 5 hours. It'll stay warm for you.
And the thing that I think is great, because it does stay hot for that long, why not take it out and about with you? You could have this, perhaps you're in a wheelchair, and when you're going around, so Christmas markets and things, you get freezing. You could have this on your lap in your wheelchair. Have a little look at what it says at the bottom. Stays warm for as little as 12 pence for a full charge.
5 hours.
That's amazing.
I'm just trying to work out how much an hour.
How much an hour? Not even 2 pence. Is that right?
No, it's a bit more than 2 pence, isn't it?
Oh, gosh.
Yeah.
It's
5 hours.
5 hours. Well, oh, yes.
They're as bad as us in the gallery.
5
you heard
times
them.
2 is
They're
only 10.
all dead confident with their figures.
Just over 2 pence then, isn't it? Just over 2 pence.
12.
And obviously,
I mean, it's
going
brilliant.
to vary anyhow, isn't it?
Depends on your tariff provider.
But it's really affordable.
How great, how unusual, what a great little gadget.
I love the fact you can pop your hands into it. I love the fact that this can be with you wherever you go. And you might be in the back of the car, perhaps you're going away on holiday, but you're not driving. You can be toasty warm with this. I think as well, a hot water bottle is really nice to, if you've got tummy ache, just to pop onto your tummy.
Or in the nape of your back, it'd be lovely, wouldn't it?
It's soothing. I really feel it helps when you've got aches and pains. So yeah, like in your back when you've been gardening. Perhaps you've been sweeping up all those blooming leaves that keep coming down. And again, just pop it into the nape of your back. But the great thing is, this can be with you. Once it's charged 5 hours. It can be with you for as long as you wish. So you could be out fishing, perhaps.
Yeah, anything outdoors, any sporting events.
Watching the kids playing football.
Yeah.
You could be the warmest parents on the sideline.
Yeah.
With your little
2 colours. You've got it in the grey that I've got there.
And what a great price.
And the pink.
I've got the pink.
You have.
But there is less stock of the pink. And at $19.99, I just think that is such a great gift idea, because we try, I think, now to spend about £20 and everything's so expensive. Can't get anything decent, can you, for £20 really? And this is a great gift idea. So grab that while the stock is there. Mine's the lowest in stock, but you have got the grey available if that pink goes as well. And that's your charging system, which is a bit like a stapler, but so clever. Now, moving on to our blankets. Oh, my word. These are heated. So we are toasty.
I've got to be honest, I'm a bit too warm.
There are 9 settings, so you can get it to the right setting for how cold it is. And the great thing is, if you are in a situation where you do worry about putting your central heating on, you're only going to sit in the living room. Why are you going to heat the whole of the house? This is your own little central heating that's on your lap wherever you are.
What?
So when you're watching a movie, reading the newspaper, reading a book, doing a crossword, you've got your own, or working from home.
Yeah,
You only see that bit, don't you, on the video calls?
And if you
can be on your lap.
you don't want to put the heating on in the whole house and heat up all the house, do you? You're just working in that one room. Like you said, have it over your lap, and it's toasty warm. Now, the remote control it comes with,
really easy.
attached to the blanket. You've got 9 different hours on the timer, and you've got 9 different levels of heat. So if you just want it on a low, soft heat, you can. It's really simple to operate. That's your power button in the middle there. One side, you've got 1 to 9 on your timer, and they're 1 hour increments. And then the other side, you've got 1 to 9 on your heat levels. But the great thing is this detaches from the actual blanket. So when you take it away, the great thing there is you can then put it in the washing machine.
How good is you're going to live under this, so you'll get chocolate on it, a bit of dinner on it. So the fact it's machine washable is absolutely brilliant. We bought one of these, and that's all you do. You just pull out the electric cable, and then that's all sealed, and then pop it back on as and when you're using it. We bought one of these for Sean's dad, and it was the best present we ever bought him. He used it, and I think he used it probably every day of the week, and you might think, well, he only used it in the summer. But actually, his back room was really cold in an evening in the summer.
It just took the edge off the cold, didn't it? So that's the great thing. It's about that lovely toasty warmth wherever you are, and not worrying about putting the heating on. What's your mum like with the heating?
Shocking. So for ages, her hands are virtually white. She's so cold, and I'm like, put the heating on. I'm not putting it on until November. November's here now, but she still won't have it on all day.
She won't have it on in the day.
And she's at home all day, but she'll only have it on for an hour in the morning, an hour at night, and again she's cold. Whereas this is just great because you're not going to worry about cost at all, I don't think, because it's so low wattage. We're talking pence really to have this on, but the great thing is you've got your own little central heating on your lap all the time, or even lay it over your bed. Yeah,
and 3 colours to choose from. Remember, you've got that lovely pink, which is a lovely blush. You've got the grey, and you've also got the lovely navy. Now, size-wise, it's 160 by 130. I'm going to stand up just to show you. I'll probably disappear behind it. You stay there. You can see if I just lift it. I'm 6'4", if that gives you the idea of how big that's going to be. So that's 160 centimetres by 130. It's over 5 feet high. You could both share the same blanket if you sat on the sofa and snuggling down if you use it the other way around.
It'd be great watching movies and things.
Yeah, it'd be
Can you
great,
do that magic thing where you do it up and then
you
disappear?
You wish I'd disappear. It's not that good.
It's still here.
It's not that good.
It's still here.
Still here, yeah.
But honestly,
Keeps turning up.
When you have to bring him to work and everything.
No escape.
Get in the car and he's there.
Yeah, I'm like, hiya.
Is it you again?
Are we going to work? Hiya.
Keep putting him on trains and sending him back to Leeds. He comes back.
Always a return.
But we do like to share a blanket, don't we?
Yeah, we do.
And when you're watching a movie, nothing better. I know you can all be huddled under the blanket. Great gift idea, but as with everything now, and honestly, we will always try and get stock back in. But getting up to Christmas, it does start to get really difficult. And if you're thinking this would be a good Christmas gift, order it now whilst we've got the stock, just in case. Put it to one side, and peace of mind, you know you've got your presents sorted.
And because it's over £30, remember, you can use PayPal Pay in 3, so £16.98 on your first of 3 interest-free payments. 946307 is your item number if you want to go for the blanket. It's been a great night, mainly about Polty. We've got the Polty coffee machine that's flying out the door at a great price.
Yeah, vast amount of that stock had sold out and gone with the coffee machine, and it was stock back in stock. And then we've got our mop, which was a 24-hour deal.
24-hour deal, or while stocks last, 2% of the stock remaining.
Dear.
Should be almost £200.
2.5 hours.
Yeah, it's down to 119, and with PayPal Pay in 3, remember, you can split the cost across those 3 interest-free payments. If you've got it in a basket, check it out. Let's remind you, while the Polty 24-hour deal is so good.
it is so easy to order on our website, and you can order it right now, but it will only be the next few people that check the baskets out which will get it. Right this minute, we've got 50 more people ordering than stock we've got available.
That's brilliant. What a night it's been with Polty.
Absolutely.
Do confirm your order and check those baskets out. You've seen it there as an upright. All your hard floor surfaces as a carpet cleaner because it's got a carpet glider. But Bev, you join us for these Polty shows. This is a brilliant deal, isn't it?
It's a fantastic deal. I mean, if you think about it, you've got a unit that not only can do all your floors, it can also do around your home. You know, if you've got to buy a machine for every single thing, you want to do the stairs and
multiple.
everything.
Yeah,
It's like your complete cleaning system, isn't it? Which is amazing.
Yeah, exactly.
And expense-wise, once you've bought this, all you do is fill it up with tap water.
Yeah,
So if you
absolutely.
think what you spend down that cleaning aisle,
Yeah.
and for us who do steam clean, it is
Yes.
so much better than using any
Or
of these
something
sort
like
of things.
these. Yeah, absolutely.
For so many reasons.
Yeah, I mean, and the thing is as well, it goes into the water table, so, you know, eventually that's not going to
So
do
yeah, all that bleach
good.
we put down the toilets.
Yeah,
absolutely.
It's just pouring money away, basically.
Yeah.
That's what it is. But something that I found very interesting was the fact is when you sprayed it between 20 and 25 centimetres, you have to leave it for a minimum of 5 minutes before you wipe clean.
So
Who
you
does
should
that?
spray
Yes.
and,
spray and leave.
Spray.
And
But we
leave.
don't. We spray and then wipe,
Yeah,
don't we?
we wipe. But also, when you spray it, you spray just an area. You miss half of it over there.
The steam gets everywhere,
Yeah,
obviously.
it does.
Steam will
We'll
kill
show
up
you.
to 99.9% of germs and bacteria. Just hearing it's only now the next 30 people
What?
that will actually get.
So if you've got it in a basket and you
this.
want it, confirm your order and check that basket out.
Meant to be for 24 hours, this deal, till midnight tonight, and it's we're not even done 3 hours yet. Brilliant, love it. But it's such a good deal. So you've got it as a handheld.
Yep,
now.
got it as a handheld. Now you can add water to this as and when you want, because a lot of times you've had to wait for them to cool down before you refill it, but you don't have to. What I tend to do is I probably fill it in the kitchen, but by the time I get to the bathroom, I just top it up.
Right.
And that's all you need
Brilliant.
to
Yeah,
do.
great.
Also, if you've got hard water, limescale is usually the biggest killer of most things, irons, kettles, things like that. But this has a filter inside, which the water will go
Right.
through before it gets into the part of the mechanism at the back. Now, when that needs changing, it will go like a dark brown colour, so you'll know. But I think you get 2 of those. I think you get one in the machine.
And then you get a spare.
And a spare, I think, yeah. But we'll just check that for you. But yes, that's what we've got. So as I say, 20 seconds heat up time. Also on this, you have literally minimum, medium and maximum. So the minimum is for your hard floors, okay, so you know, because you can use it on your sealed wooden floors. Medium is just for medium soiled floors, so whether it's tiles or sort of lino, laminate,
yeah.
that sort of thing, you could use it that. Maximum is for your ceramic tiles, okay, and also for your carpets, because it comes with a carpet glider. And all you need to do is just press the button in the middle till you've decided as to what you're going to clean.
Right.
Now, when it's handheld, you always want it on maximum.
Okay.
Okay, right. There's a button that's underneath here that when you press it, you don't have to press and hold
Oh,
it.
look at that.
It comes straight on, okay? You know, that's what you want.
Now, the next 25 people to buy this are going to get it, but I'm afraid if you're 26, you're going to miss out. If
Yeah.
you're 27,
Check
you're going
it
to miss
out
out.
now.
So many more people ordering than stock is available. We've only got 25 now of them left. Do not go to bed.
No,
get
and leave it in your
later tomorrow.
basket. It'll
No.
be gone. It'll be gone. And if you go to Polty, you'll pay £200 for it.
Yes.
That's if Polty's got any.
If they've got any left. Yeah.
Now, also you can use all of the tools onto this as a handheld if you wish. But, you know, sometimes you don't want to stand and hold that. So what they've done, they've given you an extension, okay? So that clips into place onto there. That can now sit on a worktop or on a cushion
Oh,
or something
great, yeah.
like that. Then you press the button, and what that will do, it'll send it then through the extension, and all of your tools will then go on to the end of the extension. So you've got both hands free to do the cleaning without you having to hold
Great.
that.
So you could be doing the kitchen worktops, you could do in the hob, in the oven, you could be doing around the toilet, in the bathroom. And you've got all the tools, because there's 19 accessories.
All these accessories are included. This is a great one, isn't it, Bev, for grouting?
This is absolutely fantastic for your tiles and grouting. It's brilliant. Also, very good for going around the edge of the bath. It gets into areas that, you know, that you struggle. Also, if you notice, the bristles are at the front as well as on the base.
Yeah, that's a clever design.
So you can actually get right into those corners if you want to. So that comes with that. You've also got this new tool. Now, I think this is
love
ingenious.
this. We haven't got this with ours.
No. It's a new one.
That's so good.
And it comes out from both sides, so it doesn't really matter.
Double-sided.
It also comes with a socket.
So that'll go down the back
dropped
of
on
the
the floor.
radiator, or in between the what do you call them on the radiators?
The fins, yeah.
Of the radiator.
Bev's
fins.
She's just
searching
looking
for
I'm
the
for a
searching
socket.
for the socket because
Have
it's
you got it,
fallen
look?
down
Shall I
on
get
the
you mine?
floor.
Oh, there
Oh,
you
there
go.
it is.
There you go.
Yeah, we've got one. So that then slides into the socket. So obviously all the dirt that you're going to loosen is now going to come onto
Brilliant.
that. That gets thrown into the washer.
That on those nice shiny radiators, because they
Yeah.
can get a horrible sort of...
In
aren't
between,
Yeah, they
yeah.
got watermarks, especially if they're by the
And the
sink.
dust locks onto
Yeah.
them. Yeah.
Everything gets
Yeah.
splashed up. You know, toothpaste, if it catches
Yeah.
you,
Yeah.
you've got the
Yeah.
one. Oh, it drives me bananas. It really does. You've also got one of your squeegees. So therefore, you can now do your shower doors. You can
Yes.
also do your windows inside and out.
Mirrors, mirrored
Mirrors,
wardrobes.
yep. You've got a window squeegee and on the edge of that as well. Now,
Bev, the next 19 people are going to get it.
Oh.
If you're,
come on,
you're
you-
number 20,
Quick, Bev, quick.
you've missed out. If you're
you've gotta
21,
get it, you've gotta get
missed
it.
out. So you
Gotta
need
get
to,
it.
you can actually still order and beat those 19 people.
Yep.
It's
Yeah.
the first 19 to check out that will get it now.
Yeah, if you still want to
Go on,
add it
press
in.
that button quick.
Yeah, 079663 ShopOnTV.co.uk, easiest way for you to shop. The phone lines are really busy tonight again.
Right, this one is the same size as your plug.
I love
Oh,
the
it's
design of
designed
Isn't that
that.
good?
plug
That's
hole.
And the shape of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You see how it's, is it chamfered? is the
That's
word?
the word. That was
Chamfered,
that word
yeah.
you used. Yep,
So
chamfered.
that gets into areas without sort of going like that, you know?
Right, it's
Not like
designed
that,
to... Not like that, just like that.
Yeah, so you can get that nice
Perfect.
circular movement. So that's that one. You've also got your, what I call a general brush, will do virtually everything. This is the extra lance, so therefore, you know, if you've got a tight space that you can't get to very easy, it just gives you that little bit more length on there. Now this one is a new tool that they've given you as well, and this triangular brush, that's very good for inside the ovens because you can get right into
right,
that
yeah.
Right, into the
yeah,
corners.
absolutely. And this
I love this one.
is the best of all.
This is the
Yes.
toilet germ killer.
This is the toilet jar. Now, you can either have this in that direction,
Yeah.
which is for underneath the rims, round the back of the brackets.
Yes,
in the
because you
toilet.
can't get round the back of
No.
the you know, the actual hinge
Yeah.
of the toilet. And
You
whatever
can't.
you spray loads of cleaners, and then it just clogs up, and you can still
Yeah.
see it's dirty. You can't get it. That steam just
Yeah,
flushes it out.
breaks it all
Flushes
down,
out.
doesn't it?
And also, if you spring stuff around the back of your toilet seat where the brackets are, the rubber seal that's underneath, well, chemicals start to perish it. and
Yeah,
that's
so
what,
bleach will
And then
break
they
it
start
down.
to go wobbly, don't they?
Yeah.
Nothing worse than a wobbly toilet seat.
Nothing worse.
Now, stock-wise, we're really
you've gotta be
really
quick.
going to miss out if you don't check your baskets out. And we've got so many people trying to order, and I'm afraid we just haven't got the stock for you now. This, of course, is the big baby.
This is the big baby, yes. This is for your flooring, okay? But if you put the carpet glider that it comes with on top, you can then do your mattresses. You know, I mean, how else would you wash and clean your
Yeah.
mattress?
Yeah, of course.
So you're sanitising it, but you're not over-wetting it.
That's
all,
it. You're
yeah.
in control of the steam. aren't you?
Absolutely. It'll take about 45 minutes to air completely your mattress when you've finished doing it, but you're sanitising it. Do your pillows as well. You know, don't just confine it to the mattress. So that you've got.
Now, I've just heard how busy we are.
what
We're
a
coming
good
up to 3
idea.
o'clock. We are crazily busy. We've actually got, I think, around
Five
times as many people trying to order than stock we've actually got available. It's just gone bonkers.
Yeah.
And you are going to miss out. You do need to check those baskets out. It's not yours until you check your basket through. I know it's in your basket, you think it's yours, you can easily now press checkout and sadly it will just say sorry, sold out.
We'll soon be in single figures if you've got it in a basket and you definitely want it. This is why we remind you, please confirm your order and check out. Remember, you've only got to pay £41.98 on your first of 3 payments if you use
I
PayPal
love all these
Pay in 3.
attachments. Every attachment for every single job, whatever you see in the clips, whatever you've seen on air while we've demonstrated, you've got every single attachment. Brilliant for windows and mirrors. It's completely smear free. Everything else leaves a smear. You're cleaning with the power of steam, sanitising, deodorising, getting rid of smells, pet smells, that wet dog smell, the smell of food around the house that's gone into your furniture.
Sanitising, deodorising. We need to show you more demonstrations before the end of the show, though. Bev, the cloths are brilliant as well.
Absolutely. I mean, you know, the quality is unbelievable. I mean, the quality of the label for a start. I mean, you know, it's
You just know you're going to be able to wash this time and time again and it'll still be this plush.
Do you know, when I first started, when I first brought my first machine, mine was 24 years ago, I think now. I've still got some sockets that
Great. Brilliant. That's the quality, isn't it?
It's quality. And also with this, it's not just a microfiber cloth. You see the blue lines here. They've got like a scrubbing bit in between, so it just gives you that little bit more.
Fab, yeah.
Each microfiber link is 7 times finer than a human hair.
Wow. And that collects the dirt and hangs on to the dirt. So you're not spreading the dirt, you're cleaning and killing up to 99.9% of germs, bacteria and viruses. However, you won't be cleaning with this machine if you don't check your baskets out soon.
There's only 15 units remaining. We'll soon be in single figures and then they'll all just disappear.
I'll count you down. 10, 9.
We're getting there, Bev.
But let's show you some demonstrations. Let's show you on a carpet, because a lot of steam cleaners, they don't come with the carpet attachment.
No, not at all. And you need a degree in technology to work it. As you can see, you know, that one I didn't need a degree in technology.
Good to go. Yeah,
absolutely. And the beauty of this is obviously when you've used it, because the steam is going to be hot, so therefore you don't really want to have to touch it with your fingers straight away. They've even given you a little tiny bit there with the shape of a foot on it.
To lift it off.
So you know what it is.
So you go from your carpets to your hard floors, because it works on all of them. Right, so you're setting it ready, and it'll only take 20 seconds.
20 seconds, and
There we
we're
go.
good to go. And we're ready to go. You want it on maximum for carpets because it's got to push through the fibres. Also, it will neutralise odours, so any odours that's trapped within the fibres. Also, you will cut down on the pollen that comes in the home on your clothes, or if you have windows open, it comes in from the windows. So if you steam, so also think about doing your curtains and any soft furnishing. And any of the dirt that's trapped down there, it will force up to the surface, and that way you will get rid of it. So let's have a look.
Oh, dirty, dirty.
So sanitising, deodorising, get rid of that sort of wet dog smell, the smoke smell, the fish that you cooked the other night, it still smells in the house. It might be trapped in your curtains, it might be trapped in your carpet. You'll be able to clean and sanitise everything with this. And we're actually cleaning the dirt we can see, but the dirt we can't see as well.
Absolutely. Because the thing is with this, it's got a scrubbing brush on the back. So if you've got really stubborn stains that you want just that little bit more elbow grease, but if you don't want to do that, you don't have to. It's just there for you to help you.
I love that little brush, and I think there's only about 2 machines I've seen that have actually got that brush.
Absolutely.
So that's great for your stubborn dirt, like you say.
Yep, just let the steam penetrate and then just tip it up, and it will loosen that stain away, and then literally you can steam the excess away. Now, went straight onto the white tiles after I'd done the carpet because you saw the dirt that was on the bottom. Just to prove to you, you're not transferring dirt because it holds it on. The steam creates a static charge that holds the dirt onto the cloth. And so therefore, you won't be able to do the white tile straight after doing the carpet when it had left it dirty underneath.
No,
It locks that in.
So killed 99.9% of germs, bacteria and viruses on that floor. Wherever you've cleaned, you know, you've cleaned as deep down clean as you possibly can. If your little ones are crawling on the floor, dropping the dummy, putting it in the mouth, you want to make sure that floor's clean. Stock-wise, we've got 10 of these now left, but so many, so many of you trying to order them. You need to check your baskets out.
Look at that.
Wow.
That's brilliant.
And
That
how it
clean
dries
dry.
so quickly.
Yeah.
You can virtually see it drying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
That's
it's like a
the
really
thing.
dry steam, so it doesn't soak a wooden floor.
Well,
Absolutely
that's why you can use your Pulte steamer on your sealed wooden floors because it doesn't overwet them. And the thing is, you know, you want to make life easier for yourself. You want to have a job and do it well and it stays done. If that's what you like to see, a nice clean home, then this is the machine that you want.
And it's just making all those jobs so much
Oh,
easier,
so much. And do you know you spend on average 350 to 450 pounds per year on cleaning.
I can believe it.
and you
it's
don't
so
need any
expensive.
cleaning
You
products
don't,
here,
no.
just your tap water.
No nasties. Saving on your pocket, saving on your hands and your throat
Yeah.
because you're not using those horrible chemicals, but also saving sort of the world in a sense because you're not putting all these nasties into that water table, so you're being kinder to the environment. The deal has been super kind tonight, but sadly some of you are going to miss out. We've got a couple left and so many of you with this in basket. So Bev, we've got to say a good night.
Gonna let you go.
Mwah. Thank you so much.
Thank
Can't
you so
believe
You've
much.
been a superstar.
Superstar, great
Absolute
job as
pleasure.
always.
Absolutely.
Lovely to have you.
Thank you
We'll
so
see you
much.
very soon.
And
You
you
must
at home,
buy
please do check your
This
basket.
coffee machine.
Oh,
Honestly,
yeah.
honestly, when they
loves the
showed it me, I thought to myself, oh, I don't need a coffee machine.
Oh, yes, she does.
Loves a bit of
Thank you, my
Fantastic.
darling. Lovely to have your company as always. We will see you very, very
Take
soon.
care and you stay safe. Thank you very much for watching.
We'll see you in a bit.
We love our lovely Bev. You are going to love Pulte as well if you haven't used Pulte before. You're going to love this machine if you manage to get it now, but you do need to check out. Far too many people now trying to order. But you can still order it and check your basket out. You could get it before everybody else. It is the first people now to check out.
This coffee machine right by us is such a brilliant machine. The Pulte Kafia, we've barely spent any time on it, but 60% of the stock here has gone already.
Which is crazy. Back in stock. We are going to try and get more stock back in. I know we were hoping to do a show on this, so but what for right now, this is 60% of our back in stock gone. Should be, as you can see there, £218, well £219 practically, £149, which you can break down to 3 PayPal payments on our website. It's a very clever machine, super compact, but actually it's not just for pods, though you do actually get 54 fabulous, very cleverly designed pods, 3 different sort of flavours as well. They're compostable as well. And you've got 3 different roasts rather than flavours.
And they're all solo origin coffees,
which is
so
really
they're not
important,
blends,
actually.
so you get great rich flavours.
100%.
Yeah.
You know, the coffee's taste, which is fabulous. And there's one sort of a morning coffee, you've got a nice sort of afternoon, and then you've got a sort of a well-balanced one. But the thing I love about this machine is it isn't just for your black coffee, which normally a machine this size would only do an espresso. You've actually got, and this is so fabulous, a milk frother. So you can do your cappuccinos, your lattes, your flat whites, you can do hot chocolates. And that actual frother has 2 different settings. So it'll do a really frothy milk for your cappuccinos, but then it does a really nice textured milk, which is great for hot chocolates and lattes and things. So versatile for a machine that's the size of a toaster.
And
really.
at this price, considering
Amazing.
it does all
So
those
true.
different types of coffee, whether it's lattes, cappuccinos, flat whites, obviously it'll do your espresso, but the espresso is the core of all those coffees. Well, this machine will make them all. It's great looking. As Hayley said, it doesn't take up that huge space that all of those coffee machines that do these kind of coffees do.
It's quick, it's easy, it's compact. It will virtually pay for itself if you think of how much you spend on coffees. You'll love the coffee that comes with it, but if you've got a favourite coffee, use that coffee and you grind it down. If you've got filter coffee, any filter coffee can be used in here as well. The savings phenomenal. It's a great gift idea. I think that's why we've been so busy on this. I think if you know anyone that's just got married or just moved into a new home, this would be a great Christmas present to get for them. And stock-wise, the stock we've got back in, and we are hoping to get more stock of this because I know we're going to try and do a full show of it. However, 2/3 of the stock has gone.
Oh my word, great present. And remember, because you've got over £30 in your spend, you can use PayPal Pay in 3. £51.98 on your first of 3 interest-free payments. Add it in, 849501 is your item number. It includes the coffee as well, remember, but you can also use your favourite ground coffee.
So I'm super busy on everything tonight. It's been really lovely to have your company. You saw Bev a moment ago with our steam mop. If you've got it in a basket, do check it out because you're going to miss out. However, Bev, when she tasted the coffee for the first time from Polty, well, we'll have a little listen to what she had to say.
I'm so excited today to bring this coffee machine that we've had from Polty. Wow, what a fantastic system. We've gone from steam cleaning to steam irons to vacuums. We've brought Italian heritage into coffee. What a fantastic idea from Polty. And just look at the results that it's made. Absolutely fantastic. Also, they're making their coffee. Now, these are from different countries. This particular one's from Vietnam, as you can see. But they're all different countries and they're bringing their own unique flavour with them. Also, it's a single origin coffee, so therefore it's a solo coffee. But just have a little look at the box at the front. This is how much detail that Polty have put into their coffee machine. Can you see the painting? They've actually commissioned artists of each country to design a painting on the front. And it's delicious within and absolutely beautiful from outside. So you need to try this coffee machine and you need to try this coffee. So when you wake up in the morning, one press of the button and away you go. And you're set for the day. I'm certainly going to enjoy it. Cheers.
Cheers!
Honestly, the coffee that comes in it actually tastes incredible. And I think you get to like your coffees, don't you? And do definitely, if you're buying this, try those coffees first. But if you do like a particular brand of coffee, of course you can use it in here as well.
That's what I love about it. You're not tied just to the machine's coffee.
Which normally when you have a smaller machine that takes pods and things,
you have to have those, and you can't get anything else. With this, you can use your favourite ground coffee, and then you've got these solo origin coffees. 3 countries: Uganda, Tanzania, and Vietnam. And like Hayley was saying, one of them's smooth, the Ugandan, and the Tanzanian's really well balanced, and the Vietnamese is that morning kick coffee.
And it's all about that 100% purity. There's no mix, so this is why it just tastes so good. And don't forget, because this will make the best espressos, but you've also got the milk frother. So this, though it's so compact, will do all those other coffees as well. And it's even got 2 settings on the milk frother to make a more frothy coffee, like your cappuccinos, but then to make a more velvety milk to go into even your hot chocolates as well as your lattes.
Yeah,
your
the
flat
hot
white.
chocolate we had
Even
was
do
lovely.
tea with this as well. I think this would be great. The hot chocolate we had was amazing, wasn't it? And this would be great in a bedroom as well. If you're looking at a really nice posh bedroom, can you imagine that? Just sat on the side, so when you wake up in the morning, get a nice coffee and just lay in bed. Perhaps you've got a really nice view out the bedroom window.
So if you want to add that in, we've still got stock at the moment. 849501 is your item number. The easiest way to get everything is the website. ShopOnTV.co.uk is the easiest way. There's extra coffee there as well if you want to add more coffee in. You can always come back and add those in later. Don't forget, we had the heated air right at the top of the show for just $54.99. This has got 20 heated areas, hasn't it? 20 heated poles.
It is so clever. It'll take 15 kilograms of actual clothes, and that may be jumpers or sweatshirts, those things that get so smelly when you try and dry them indoors. And actually, when you try and dry it indoors, if you're using the tumble dryer, can cost a fortune. And I do feel tumble dryers ruin your clothes. I always worry about tumble dryers. But actually, when you're drying on this system, it dries your clothes so kindly that they actually end up being like they've been hung outside, and it's costing so little per hour to use it, as we saw right there. I love the fact it folds away.
Storage is really good, but the fact it's a heated area, it means it dries your clothes so much quicker. If you're still using a tumble dryer, it can cost so much, and it can be really harsh on your clothes. And the weather's
so nasty now, isn't it? It's dark early, you try and put clothes out and they're still damp when you bring them back in, and if they don't dry properly, they do have that horrible wee sort of smell. This is allowing you to dry your clothes in your home through the winter months, whatever the weather. You know those clothes are going to dry beautifully on this system, and affordable as well. It's normally £90, so a great discount.
203869, £20.31 on your first of 3 interest-free PayPal payments. But the 24-hour deal that we've had for you from Pulte has been spectacular. So if you do want to get that Pulte deal, just heard a few have bounced back into our system. The price is bouncing in and out as well.
I think our system's everything's gone a little bit crazy. It's been so busy tonight. I don't think anything can cope with the amount of people that are on the website, the amount of people on the phones. You can order either way. The website is the easiest, but you do now need to check your baskets out. We're down to the very last few of these, and lots of you still with this in baskets. If you don't want it, that's great, let it go. But if you want it, you've got a huge possibility now of checking out, and it's saying, sadly, sold out, because it's not yours until you check that basket through. You saw it in that clip being used as the upright, but also it's a great handheld. So all your kitchen areas,
any washable surface, really, and you're not using any chemicals. Brilliant in the bathroom, all around the bathroom, all those nooks and crannies that are hard to clean. Rather than putting harsh chemicals on, just use the power of steam.
But the great thing is, with the water from your tap and Pulte steam, you create a steam that kills 99.9% of germs and bacteria. So if you've got, you know, your floors, your little one crawls on their floor, touches their face, drops their dummy, puts it in the mouth. If you knew what was on your floor, you just wouldn't let that happen. The great thing is, when you clean any area with your steam cleaner, you know you've cleaned a deep down clean. 99.9% of germs, bacteria and viruses. Not just about the dirt that you can see that disappears, it's about the dirt you can't see that disappears. It will be the best clean before the Christmas decorations go up.
Before the visitors come round.
Absolutely.
That deep down clean. As always, a huge thank you to Bev for joining us. Thank you to you for joining us as well.
Morning.
If you do want to get hold of this, though, it's supposed to be 24 hours. It's going to sell out.
That's the biggest thing. It's meant to last till midnight tonight. We're at 3 o'clock and we've got very, very, very low double figures left. You need to check those baskets out.
Confirm your orders and check those baskets out. We'll be back with great deals every night of the week here on ITV1 and STV. See you later.
See you later.